Okay. We are live.
Oh.
Okay. Yes, there we go. Oops, let me mute though. Okay, there we go. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Esoteric Order of Role Players Call of Cthulhu Halloween Special Live.
Ew.
Blah. And with me tonight is Kenny. Hello, Kenny.
Hello.
And I'm David. I'll be your keeper of arcane lore. Operating on 3 hours of sleep. So you can expect much goofiness, much unhinged rambling, and possibly dozing off in the middle of the game. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to keep talking.
True.
Like a shark, just not stop. I'll be talking even when you're talking. You know, I'll just mute myself.
Good. That's exactly what I want you to do.
Okay, great.
I'll just mute myself.
And of course, you can't really see it on camera, but I am wearing a Nosferatu shirt with the original art by Albin Grau. There it is.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. And that should be an indication of where we are destined tonight with our Call of Cthulhu mystery. Yes, we are going to Berlin.
Back to Berlin, baby.
Back to Berlin, yes. Deep EOR lore. Kenny and I met over a glass of sherry and a game of Berlin, the Wicked City.
Long ago. Yeah. How long ago was that, David?
That was 6 years ago.
Oh my God, it was.
Almost exactly.
2019. Really. Yeah, I have in my calendar, our anniversary is October 1st, 2019.
Oh, okay. Yes, indeed. So we have not revisited Berlin, although you ran for your group the 3 big scenarios out of that book, right?
I did. It was my first time running Call of Cthulhu.
Mm-hmm.
I think ever.
Wow. That was ambitious.
Yeah. And I decided what better way to do it than, because Berlin has a special place in my heart. Not necessarily the city, but your book. And
through the city.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't care about the actual city. I just
no. But since then, when you decided to, or when I found out you were going to run Berlin for us,
mm-hmm.
I went all in. I started learning German.
It's true.
I think I kept learning German for 2 or 3 years afterwards on Duolingo. I had some outrageous streak.
Yep. Of course, it was the pandemic, so people were doing crazy shit.
Yeah, true.
Some people were baking sourdough. You were learning German.
I was learning German.
Yeah.
And yeah, since then, actually, just this year, last month,
mm-hmm.
In Albuquerque, there's a exhibit at the Albuquerque Museum called Art and Politics in Germany from 1910 to 1945.
Yeah, you were sending me photos. I was mad jealous.
It's only an hour away. It'll be here for a while.
Okay. Well,
but yeah, it's
do list.
Do it and let me know, because obviously I'll come with you.
Okay.
And it's a great exhibit. They have some videos in there that are super poignant. They talk about things like the Dada art movement. Obviously, lots of Nazi stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They have some Otto Dix stuff on display.
Mm-hmm.
Masterworks originals.
Nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And since then, I don't know what it is. I don't know. There's something about Berlin in the 1920s for me.
Mm.
I'm glad you asked. That's
what is it about Berlin in the 1920s for you?
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's something about it is just deeply fascinating to me. It's one of those things I can understand, why some people get really into World War II stuff. Some people get really into trains.
Mm-hmm.
I am really into 1920s Berlin.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I wrote a whole book about it.
I know. It's a really weird time.
It is.
There's just like so much happening. So much happens.
Yeah, it's crazy.
In like a 20-year span in Germany, and from 1920 to 1945, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's worth looking into. It's worth being aware of, especially if you're an artist or a fan of the arts. Yeah, it's a great time. So, and when I ran it for my players, they all fell deeply in love with Berlin as well. I'm running Massive Nyarlathotep for them now, which we've been doing for probably a year or two, and every once in a while we'll mention Berlin, and everybody swoons and can't they want to go back to Berlin so bad. So
I have to write a special Berlin chapter for masks.
I know. I thought about it because there is quite a bit that happens. I have a whole timeline for Massive Nyarlathotep available for my players to look at, and interjected in the timeline, I have things that are from Lovecraft's works. So they can say like, oh, so and so, such and such happened, or the earthquakes happened in Call of Cthulhu in this day and this year. Yeah, we just lived through that.
Yeah.
Or in addition, I have like all the stuff that happened in Berlin. Although
nice.
There's quite a significant gap.
Yes. We will be in that gap a little bit.
Oh, great time to be.
First, Earth Hippie 13 wants to know, Kenny, where is your cool thematic shirt?
You know what's weird? I have an abundant amount of graphic tees, and I'm not wearing one today. This is a plain black T-shirt and a flannel.
Nice.
but I do have a jersey for my Warhammer club, and when we were all picking numbers to go on our jerseys, I picked 22 for 1922 when the year Nosferatu came out.
There you go.
Because I play a lot of vampire armies and undead armies. So I wanted to get a crazy Easter egg that nobody asked for or will figure out or wants to know or cares about.
I mean, seriously, what would you do if somebody's like, 22? You mean as in the year Nosferatu came out?
Yeah, exactly.
You'd be like, all right, we're living in a simulation. That's it. It's confirmed.
It'll happen. My algorithm will pop up later and it'll be like,
yeah.
22 is significant.
All right. Well, tonight we are landing in the year 1924.
Oh.
October 21st, 1924, to be specific.
Oh my God. It happened,
on a night just like tonight.
On the anniversary. We landed on the anniversary today.
Yes. Why not 1925, you may ask? Well, I'm nothing if not committed to the verisimilitude of it all. And, it had to be 1924 for reasons. So
It had to. History matters.
So Large Marge sent us. Indeed. What is going on in October of 1924? Well, you'll be happy to know that the years of the hyperinflation and economic ruination are happily behind you now.
Thank God.
It'll
never happen again.
Yeah. Enjoy the next 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, although it is still relatively raw, you might say, the old Reichmark is still floating around. It's still in circulation with its trillion mark bills and whatnot. Not kidding. They really had those. But the Rentenmark, so called because it is pegged to the mortgage futures market. I don't know. It's really weird. Economics are weird. And basically they just went, what if we had a different kind of currency? And everyone went, okay. And that worked somehow.
Currency is like one of the weirdest forms of groupthink.
It really is.
You know, it's like we have to have something. So
we have to have something. So you, we'll introduce you in a moment here. But you, my dear main character, are enjoying a night out on the town. You are, and before we really get into that, I did want to just preface this by saying I have cobbled together, this is a Frankenstein's monster, appropriately enough for the season. I've cobbled this scenario together from elements in Berlin, the Wicked City, as well as other scenarios out there. So speaking of Easter eggs, folks who are familiar with, Cthulhu scenario lore, you might recognize some elements. I did the classic thing of pick a Cthulhu mythos deity and write a scenario around that deity.
Perfect.
Yeah. So this is kind of an unholy abomination of a scenario. I've never run it before. I created it specifically for tonight. We might be done in an hour. I don't know. The whole thing could fall apart. I have no idea.
Much like Weimar, Germany.
But that's also to say, feel free to sort of take the narrative lead. If you want to just city crawl Berlin for a little bit, that's cool.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know me. I'll vamp.
I'll vamp all the time.
Ich bin ein Vamp.
Hey, that's right. So with that caveat out of the way, let's bring up your character sheet and you can talk a little bit about your character.
I will, David. Thank you. This is a character I made specifically. I would say specifically for this scenario. I knew I was playing Call of Cthulhu, so I made a character. I knew she was going to be in Berlin. I didn't know the year. I don't know anything else. I don't know anything about this scenario. But my character, her name is Odette Delapour. She is an artist. She is an immigrant to Berlin, Germany. She's from somewhere, France. Her stats are bonkers. I'll be keeping this character for later use.
Regardless of what happens tonight.
Regardless of what happens. Yeah, that's right. There's going to be plenty of prequels and alternate universes.
That's right.
Where she lives and is sane. She's very well. I'll go through her backstory here a little bit.
Okay.
She has had some injuries and scars. I'll get to those in a minute. Her personal description I put as pretty and untidy. She's excitable, scrappy, though she cannot fight very well. She's a Roman Catholic. I don't know anything about Roman Catholicism.
The worship of Cathol, I believe.
That's right. Thank you. The great Cathol. Well, yeah, exactly. This is all a dream scenario.
Yeah.
She has some significant people in her life, her mother and her younger sister, who came to live with her in her tiny Berlin apartment after the head of the household, died. So now they all live in squalor and in poverty, while Odette is probably a typist during the day, and then goes home, sees her mom and sister for a few minutes, and then runs out and parties. She loves going to the Tiergarten, drawing anything that catches her eyes, people, animals, anything like that. She does consider herself part of the Dada movement, which is kind of like a precursor to Expressionism. But and surrealism. But she still practices a bunch of different kinds of art. She's a sculptor. She's a drawer. Drawer, I guess. Is that what I am? A drawer?
A drawer? An illustrator?
An illustrator? Something like that.
Yeah.
She is poor, but she is a generous person. Much like most people who are poor, they're willing to, give money to other people.
Yes, that is true.
And yeah, after working for a newspaper typist, she returns home for a short while and then leaves her family to bask in Berlin's nightlife. Her treasured possession is a bas relief that she sculpted one night after waking from a terrible nightmare.
Ooh.
The relief features a sort of human figure dancing or posing with another larger monstrous figure taking up the negative space behind them. And of course, that's like coming right out of Lovecraft, for those of you who know. If you know, you know. I have had an encounter with a mythos entity. I don't know what it was, but I encountered it was a mangled corpse, really, what I found in the alleyways of Berlin at night. I lost 5 sanity from it.
Good Lord.
Yeah, so I had a total bout of madness there. And went, temporarily insane. And when I had discovered this mangled corpse, whatever made the corpse, I had decided could not have been man or animal, unless it was some escaped beast from the zoo, perhaps, and there were no reports of that. And freezing in horror at the sight, the beast swept at me from the shadows, raking its 3 claws down my side before disappearing into the night. So I still bear the scars from that strange encounter.
Nice.
Who knows what it was, or if it will ever be back.
Indeed.
I have one weapon. It's an umbrella that I carry.
Nice. Love it.
Yeah.
Your mind is your greatest weapon.
That's right. I smoke, of course.
Of course.
I'm French, and it's in Germany.
Yes, and it's the 20s.
It is the 20s. Everybody smokes. I have some nice clothes, which you can see here. Just kind of some straight work pants with a nice long sleeve. Her pants are held up by suspenders. Just kind of like, working class, but still a little chic, still a little fashionable. Especially amongst the artist circles. And she carries with her a sketch pad and some drawing charcoal, and maybe some other stuff hidden away in her pockets here and there.
Sure.
As far as interesting skills that she is quite good at, her Cthulhu Mythos is a 10. She started with the Mythos package. So even though she's a non-believer, as you can see here.
Right.
Her credit rating is 34, which I believe is still in poverty levels. But, it's above the 9 that artists typically, start with.
So rude.
I know, yeah. And accurate.
And accurate.
I'm pretty good at history. I have a 50 in history. I could jump at a 20. My French, of course, is 65. That's my native language. But my German is a nice 51.
No, not bad.
My library use is okay, 25. I never was too good at school. But I have sharp ears. I've got a 55 in listen.
Nice.
45 in persuade, a 45 in psychology, 70 in spot hidden, a 65 in stealth. And I can swim and I can track a little bit. And yeah. Oh, and of course my fine arts skill is a 65. I try to stick to the rule in, I don't know if it's in the Keeper's Guide or the Investigator's Handbook, but one of those books where it says if you have 60 in something and in some skill, you can make a living at it. So for me, it's like I could probably make a living, teaching somebody art, or I could teach somebody French, or I could teach somebody how to hide, I guess, and spot hidden. Those are the skills I offer. The
spot the hidden things. Yeah,
that's right. And do crossword puzzles at Romanesque Square.
Yes.
I have an absurd intelligence. I have an 80 intelligence.
Absurd.
80 strength, 75 con.
80 strength? What are you going all
strength? I know.
Ripped.
She's super ripped. 60 dex. I'm fast. 65 education. I have a 55 size, which is whatever, and a 45 app, which is okay. That's all right. I'm not not a drop dead stunner, but because of all my absurd stats, I do have a D4 damage bonus.
Nice.
A move of 9, so I'm fast as fuck, boy. And
Yeah.
in a build of 1, which is pretty good.
Yeah. Wow. A build of 1, but a size of 55. So yeah, you're probably like a little broad-shouldered,
Totally.
maybe a little taller than average, but sort of skinny. That kind of ropey muscle.
Exactly. Like Bruce Lee, kind of.
Bruce Lee level, yeah, exactly. And and so if somebody messes with you, they suddenly get a swift kick to the nuts and gets knocked into the next zip code, basically.
Well, if I can hit him, I have my fighting brawl is only 25.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
So I'm not very good at fighting. I'm good at running and hiding.
Mm-hmm.
What a fascinating! Yeah, it is. It really is.
It's fascinating. This is the thing I do like about old school play is the GM designs the scenario, the players design their characters, and then we just kind of see how those interact in a sort of alchemical process. So
it
should be interesting.
I'm curious to see, because obviously, I think when people go into Call of Cthulhu, they're like, all right, I need a huge spot hidden, I need a huge firearm skill. Like they make like the one-man army commando, and I kind of wanted to circumvent that a little bit. I wanted to be useful still and make some, make sure to succeed on some of the tests that I'm gonna get. But I want to be thrown in some. I know I'm on the lookout for drama, and I'm excited for her to get tossed around a little bit and have to think creatively on how to get the hell out of a situation.
Yes. All right, and lucky you, I did not make this one of those ones where you just have to make a ton of library use rolls. So
thank you.
Yeah.
Library use, spot hidden, occult. Library use, spot hidden, occult.
Oh boy. Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, then let's get into it. So
should we get some music going?
Music. Oh, music. Right. Let's see. Media assets. I think
we have some.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that's like 20s style, but we can,
of course,
just get some kind of chill
maybe there's
some going there for a minute.
There you go.
All right.
Something for my ADHD brain to latch onto.
Okay, that's fine. So you mentioned Romanische Square. Funny enough. Oh, the other thing is maybe just because I'm completely uncreative. There are definitely some like callbacks to some of the scenarios that are in the book, so also a little Easter egg there for you.
Excellent. It's like a commercial for your product.
Oh yeah, there you go. So much like in The Devil Eats Flies, we're going to open up on Romanische Square in the Romanesque Cafe. However, this time it is evening.
Oh,
you are enjoying you are enjoying a I don't know, an evening refreshments from the bar as you come back to your little cafe table where your party has gathered. Did you have any significant people that might be out with you I believe this is a Tuesday night, if memory serves, when I looked up the weirdly enough, since it's also a Tuesday night, even
oh my God, 101 years later or whatever.
I know. Right. Now I have to confirm it, but I think it was a Tuesday. Anyway, carry on.
No, my significant people are my mother and my sister.
Yeah.
But I for sure have, some kind of like, maybe I have they're not a boyfriend, but it's somebody who I know is like pursuing me romantically. But either he hasn't asked me yet, or he's asked me and I've like put it off. So drinks there might be a little bit of tension. Maybe he's like dying to ask me right here. Will he, won't he? or he's asked me, but he's too polite to ask again, or or the silence is, or the evening is ruined because he asked me and I said no. So take your pick.
Right. I don't know. It feels right to you.
I think he's burgeoning on asking me. That seems like an opening act kind of
for sure
disposition to have. Yeah, he's looking to ask me, and maybe he's interrupted by something.
Yeah. All right, Kenny, roll me a D10 twice, please.
A D10 twice. I'm ignoring the D90 here.
Okay.
So I got a 10 and a 1.
A 10 and a 1. Okay. Perfect. His name is Hubert Grunbaum.
Ooh.
Hubert is a perfect name for a will they, won't they possible love interest.
Absolutely.
Hubert Grunbaum. Okay. And
Green Tree? Is that what that is?
Green Tree, yeah. Is he a fellow artist? Is he in the scene?
It doesn't feel like he is. I feel like he's a square. Know, like he's got this, and maybe that's why I've denied him. It's because he doesn't really get me. He sees me as like someone who's like, the exciting escape from his the doldrums that he lives in, of this office job that he works at or whatever. And while I delight in being somebody's like exciting escape, I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that for somebody.
Oh, so you met him through work, maybe?
Yeah, maybe I'd type at the same office. He brought me down, some report.
He works in the mailroom.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. He's got to work something stupid. Like,
yeah.
Not that there's, delivering mail is stupid. It's critical.
It's important to the function of any well-run office.
That's right. We got to have something, and it's the mail deliverer.
That's right.
But yeah, he's definitely not high up on the echelon of corporate bullshittery.
Right. All right. So, and what's your pleasure tonight? Are you drinking some beer? Are you doing coffee?
I feel like it's.
I don't know if they're doing mixed drinks here.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I was like, it'll probably be coffee or something with like espresso martini-esque, adjacent.
Right.
Because I know that whatever time it is, it's still early.
Yeah.
It could be midnight and it's still early.
Yeah, exactly.
The clubs don't really get going until 1 or 2 in the morning anyways.
Correct. All right. So yes, and indeed, you are here on kind of a pseudo date, like you said. It's one of those ones where you're kind of like, oh, I'm friends with this person, so maybe we're just going out as friends, but maybe we're not. I don't know. But you are here on Romanische Square because it's sort of a hub of entertainment in the kind of on the boundary of the Kudamm, right? Which for the uninitiated is sort of the west side of Berlin, which is much like London's west side. It's kind of a lot of nightlife and entertainment venues, and also I don't know, just kind of a middle class kind of vibe out in the residential areas. So but here you're in the Romanesque Cafe, which is as the name implies, kind of looks like a Romanesque church. And then across the square is the stately edifice of the Kaiser Wilhelm Memorial Church. And then you've got some movie theaters, and that is perhaps why you are here. See you take in a movie. Let's see what we got. 4 major movie houses: the Uferpalast am Zoll, the Capitol. Oh wait, that's not open yet. Oh, so we've only got 2 in 1924. Well then.
Well,
The Uferpalast and the Marmor House, Marble House, so called for its 5-story marble facade. Good grief.
Golly.
So lots of neon, lots of traffic, both car traffic and foot traffic, and then sort of as if to mock the cathedral, you have the Heaven and Hell Club sort of facing its main entrance across the way. You would know this as a French person, as being based on a similar style club from Paris. So actually, give me an EDU. Give me a no roll.
A no roll?
Let's see what you know.
I'll take that. Bonus die because I'm French?
Yes. Throw in a bonus die. Why don't you?
I'll take it. 59. That is a regular success.
Okay. So I think maybe, back in the day when you were still in Paris, you probably checked out their Heaven and Hell Club. And
is that the Heaven and Hell Club?
Yes, the very one.
Benjamin Franklin was a member of that.
Oh, not that one.
Not that one. Okay.
Not the secret society.
Oh.
No, this is like a cabaret.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you would know that it's a sort of fine dining and stage show, and basically when you go in, you can decide if you want to dine on the heaven side or the hell side. If you dine on the heaven side, you're served by people dressed as angels, and the food is like very thematic. I don't know if they have like angel food cake or whatever. And then on the hell side, everyone's dressed in like devil costumes, and it looks like you're dining underground. And they taunt you when they bring you your food and tell you like how much it's going to wreck your stomach and whatnot. So
of course.
Yeah. So Des wants to know, why did Odette move to Berlin?
I think the art scene, for sure, which is kind of why she came out alone. Probably tried to get into the Universität, the university. Maybe she did. She has a pretty good education. 65 EDU is good.
Nice.
And EDU is tied specifically to an educational training, whereas intelligence is more like your raw street smarts, I guess you could say. So a 65 EDU does indicate that I had some higher education. So I think she did go out here to go to school.
And then promptly dropped out. Right. Excellent. So you take your seat at the cafe table with Hubert and hand him his espresso, and you're taking in the scene as I indicated. The next table over from you is quite a raucous bunch. It's 2 women and a man. The man looks kind of like, Oh, did you mention that Odette's a communist? I forgot if you.
I didn't mention that, but I did tell you that the other day. So yeah, yes. I'm sticking to it. She is
sticking with it. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the man looks like somebody who would be giving, the keynote address at like this week's, KPD meeting down at the headquarters there in Alexanderplatz, and then the 2 women, let's see, one of them is stunningly beautiful and dressed to match. She's got the fox fur stole and, really nice kind of evening dress in the 20s style. Pearls, bracelets, all that. The other one is dressed kind of similar to your style. She's wearing like pleated trousers and a man's dress shirt with like a big fat exaggerated tie, and she's got a monocle in one of her one of her eye sockets there, and she's like the loudest of them all. Just cackling away at their witticisms. It's obvious that they've already been, they got an early start. It's only 9 p.m. But they're fairly lively. And so you're in the visual art scene, but I'm going to ask you to go ahead and make an art roll. Nevertheless,
I will. Oh, come on. 94.
All right. That's fine.
Okay. I was going to say, I might push it, but is
there is an opening to push it. I would say that the two women both look vaguely familiar. You're pretty sure you've seen them, so maybe they're in the showbiz. So if you want to push it by sort of staring at them, and being like very indiscreet as I
think I'm not only am I staring at them, maybe like I grab the server and I'm like, who are those two women there? I'm pointing at them.
Yeah. All right. Push it.
There we go.
Nice.
Hard success.
So the server bends down and says, oh, well, and he's kind of like with a little nod of his head indicates the beautiful woman. He says, she's in the pictures, that's Agnes Esterhazy. And her companion is a dancer, Valeska Gert.
Valeska. Kenny doesn't know that name, but Audette does.
Yeah, you've seen her at a couple cabaret performances.
Excellent. Yeah,
she did, and suddenly snaps. You're like, oh right, she did this really weird dance routine that was just called Stillness, where she just sat on a chair for 20 minutes without moving.
That's just the kind of Dada shit that I'm into.
Exactly. The little bell goes bing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh yeah.
Oh, nice. Sitting around for 20 minutes. Calling it art. I love that.
Calling it a dance.
Yeah.
Sitting on a chair.
It is that kind of anti-art, kind of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which I love. And Kenny is jealous that I'm like, why can't I think of something like that? It's so ridiculous.
Well, when your name is Valeska Gert, I mean, you kind of have to be, you got to lean into it.
You got to do something.
Yeah.
I don't have one of those. Typist. Yeah, exactly. Kenny doesn't have one of those names.
No.
And punches you in the face like that.
Punches you in the face. Oh dear. All right. So having identified at least the two women, the server doesn't know who the man is. But anything you want to do? Anything?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get up from my table. I'm gonna lean over to Hubert. And tell him to just wait here for a moment. I'll be right back.
Okay.
And take my drink. I'm getting up from my chair, but leaning over the table to down the rest of my drink.
Yeah.
And maybe even take the cigarette out of Hubert's mouth and start smoking it and walk over.
Jeez. All right.
Walk over, I smack him, and then I walk over.
You're doing a little friendly smack on the jowls.
Yeah, exactly. And I walk over to their table and I wait for I stand there kind of sheepishly for a moment and wait for an opening.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of waiting for my moment to be I really like your stuff.
All right. So your choice of app or charm?
App or charm? Well, I'm definitely gonna do app. I've got a 45 here.
All right.
Okay, a 42, baby.
Oh yeah. All right. So you've got that certain style as well that
That's right.
Catches Valeska's eye, and maybe she has a thing for plain looking women. Who knows, right?
Plain looking women. How dare you? But I am kind of just like my profile picture. Like I've got like one hand in my pocket.
Yeah.
And the other one's inspiring Alanis Morissette. And like, smoking my cigarette. I'm looking cool. I'm trying to look cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So she says, good evening, Fräulein. How can I help you?
Guten Abend. I just wanted to say that I was there when you did your dance performance of sitting in a chair for 20 minutes. And I might recall like exactly what that, dance was called or the flyer from that night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I just wanted to say that I thoroughly enjoyed that performance. I thought it was, unique, interesting. Obviously, it was something, a take on dancing I'd never seen before.
All right. So, so she gives you this big, broad smile and grabs a chair from an adjacent table that's not being used and whips it around and says, have a seat.
I glance back at Hubert and kind of just like, I'll be right back, and then I sit down and I look over at the film star too. What was her name again?
Agnes Esterhazy.
That's right, Agnes Esterhazy. I should remember that name. It's been years.
She's still flesh and bone at this point.
Oh, okay, good. Looking healthy, Agnes.
Looking healthy, pink-cheeked and robust.
Yes. Yeah, and I say, do I know any of her movies?
Yeah, a couple.
Okay, yeah. I would be like, and Miss Esterhazy, it is my pleasure. I loved you in this movie that you were in.
I loved you in that thing I saw you in.
That's right. And I might even, tell her that I'm going to go see a movie later tonight at the Marble Theater.
Marble House.
Yeah. And and if there was anything she might recommend for me to go see.
Okay. So she says, well, as a matter of fact, and she's kind of got a little bit of a drunken grin on her face. I think they're doing another showing of my movie, Nanon. We are just coming from the 7:00 show.
Oh, well, if I leave here in time, I'd love to see it. I'm sure it's wonderful.
So the man pipes up, and he says, "Is that a French accent I detect?"
Oui. You caught me. I am from France, but I live here in Berlin now.
Oh, very good. So he reaches a sort of long-fingered hand across the table, and he says, Bertold Brecht. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Bertold Brecht. I shake his hand, or I take his hand.
Mm-hmm. And crush it in your mighty grasp.
Crush it with my 80 strength. And I say, very good to meet you. Now, Kenny knows who that is, but does Audette know who that is?
Yeah, if you had like art theater, I might allow a roll. But at this time, he's actually new in town. He's put on a couple notable, plays elsewhere in Germany, but he's still yet to make a name for himself here in Berlin. So
okay, well, I'm hot on the floor. I I would say, good evening, Mr. Brecht. And what is it that you do that keeps you in such esteemed company?
Well, dramaturg at the moment, but I write, I direct, I act. The usual. I've directed 3 plays, and I have had 3 heart attacks.
Classic.
And you can't really tell if he's joking or not.
I know, yeah. I would chuckle a little bit and then drag on my cigarette.
Yeah. Well, I only ask about the accent because I'm wondering if you've had an opportunity to check out the Heaven and Hell Club here in Berlin, and if so, how does it compare to the one in Paris?
Good question. I don't think I've been there. Have I, David?
You have not.
Okay, then no. I have not, but I've been dying to check it out.
Oh, very good. I feel terrible. We've left your friend high and dry. I say there. And he kind of signals for Hubert.
Yeah, I wave Hubert over with a smile. And when he gets, close enough, I kind of put my hand on his arm. Making him feel a little special after, abandoning him.
Right. Continue to toy with him. That's fine.
Yeah, exactly. I want to drag him along a little more. and introduce everybody to Hubert.
Mm-hmm.
And look at Hubert and with kind of a she's not like a don't embarrass me kind of girl. Because she can stand on her own merit.
Yeah.
But yeah, she is definitely like just kind of looking at him with, I guess, like a charming smile and just knowing like, this is a place where I am happy and like I'm doing good here.
Okay.
I think.
What's up?
This cat behind me is.
Oh my God, he's going nuts.
He's never done this. He's usually not like this.
Yeah. Stop embarrassing me. Oh.
I know. Yeah, he's trying to get my attention. Because whenever I look back, he stops.
Yeah. All right.
Around this time at night, I like throw treats for him around the living room so he gets some exercise.
I see. Oh wow. Yeah. Okay. So Valeska, has produced a flask out of nowhere and is topping off Hubert's espresso mug. And Countess Esterhazy says, well, you're more than welcome to join us. We're just about to hit the 9:30 showing.
For the movie?
No, she indicates the Heaven and Hell Club.
Oh, for the right. Yeah, I would love that. We can catch a movie another time, Hubert.
He agrees. Oh yes, of course. I've I walk by that place all the time, but I've never been inside. It should be interesting. All right.
Shall we?
Let's. All right. So
reach
chairs.
over and finish somebody's drink on the table.
Yeah. So we are to answer Mika's question. We are in our establishing moment, Act 1.
That's right, Act 1. Approaching Act 2, I feel.
Approaching, yes, indeed. So you make your way across the busy square, dodging traffic and laughing and just kind of losing yourselves in the chill autumn night. Your favorite spot, the Tiergarten, which is sort of like the Central Park or the Hyde Park of Berlin, if you will. All the trees are coming out in yellows and oranges and dropping their leaves, and there's a nice carpeting of autumn leaves on the grass, and it's all very picturesque.
could see the autumn leaves like piling up in the like the gutters of the streets.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I checked. It was indeed October 21st, 1924 was indeed a Tuesday night. So
this very night,
this
99
very
years
night,
ago.
101.
101 years. Oh, yeah, I said that earlier too. 101 years ago. This very night.
It's very nice. All right, and as you come running up off of the street towards the Heaven and Hell Club, of course, it's got this very iconic facade, right? Where it's like red neon all in one half, and then sort of a light blue neon all in the other half, and paintings of devils and angels going down either side, and there's the box office under all that, and you can see the handbills that have been pasted up along the inside of the foyer, advertising tonight's all nude review, because of course,
finally.
Yes, it's called Scenes from Carcosa, an all nude review.
Oh, I just got goosebumps. An all nude review.
You could make a Cthulhu Mythos roll if you were so inclined.
I will, because I've got a 10 in Cthulhu Mythos. And I'm a Robert Chambers fan. Holy shit, I got a 12.
Oh my god.
I'm going to spend
2 points. Can you spend luck on Cthulhu Mythos?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Nice.
I will spend 2 points of luck and get a regular success.
Okay, so you, the character, also get chills when you see this, because you've heard this word somewhere, perhaps in a dream.
With Poe in a dream.
Yes, exactly. Oh, by the way, I noticed you put 10 points into the Dutch language. I appreciate that.
I did put 10 points into the... You know what's funny about that is I only did it because of the overflow skill rule, where it's like if you reach 50 in a language, you get 10% in every language in that group.
Oh, okay, right.
And Dutch, nice. Dutch being a Germanic language, I was like, oh, I'm definitely putting points in Dutch.
For those who don't know, there's a Lovecraft story, The Hound, in which he italicizes the phrase "in the Dutch language," like it's the most scary thing you could imagine.
I know, that's hilarious. I put 10 points in the Dutch language.
In the Dutch language. Yeah, so there's something hauntingly familiar about this word, and you immediately get this mental image of like an alien landscape and like this like sort of binary star system, like two suns setting behind a blackened landscape.
Star Wars isn't even out yet.
I know. It's 50 years ahead of its time.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I can imagine. Like, yeah, that's kind of two suns. One of them's like blackened. The other one's, whatever. They're kind of dancing, and maybe there's some like heat wave mirage type skyline in the distance. Is it there? Is it not there?
Right.
We don't know.
But while you're turning slightly pale at this memory question mark? Yeah, it is more like Phantasm. That's right. It's like the alien planet in Phantasm.
True, yeah. There's a bunch of dwarves.
A bunch of Jawas. But while you're sort of blanching over that, everyone else is giggling and trying to decide which side to go in, and so that you realize everyone's kind of looking at you because you are the tie-breaking vote. Which side would you like, heaven or hell?
Oh man, I feel like I want the dice to decide this.
Certainly.
Let's roll some dice. I'm gonna say 1 through 50 is hell, and then 51 and up is heaven.
Okay.
Hell, it is.
Yeah.
I think even like Odette might even be like because she's still kind of like recoiling from that memory. She might just be like, "Oh hell," and then like, and someone's like, "Hell, it is."
Hell, it is. Yeah. Valeska like slaps her knees. Is like, hell, it is. Let's go, everyone.
And Odette maybe doesn't even know she made a decision just then.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, oh god, okay, yeah.
All right. So yeah, so you proceed in, and they've got like the radiators cranked up so that it's like kind of hot and a little humid as you pass down this corridor that's been made to look like a underground, sort of cave or chiffonic passageway, and opens out onto a big mezzanine style section, so it's like hell's on this side and then heaven's over on the other side, and then there's like the stage kind of between you.
I see. But there's like a clear, like we can't see the heaven side.
You can kind of see it, but yeah, it's sort of like, you have to kind of lean out,
right? Yeah.
lean out and look around. And yeah, this guy in like this red unitard,
right.
with like the little devil horn cap, and his face is all grease painted up red and
curly
mustache. Yeah, and he's like, yes.
Oh.
And someone indicates a party of 5, and he's like, follow me, and he leads you to a suitable table and gets you all seated, and yeah, he's like, don't try the bratwurst tonight, it'll make you positively die. As he's handing out the menus.
Oh, fantastic.
Mm-hmm. So you settle in and go over the menus, place your orders, etc., and then the house lights go down. And I'm going to try a media asset here. Hey, there we go. And so Drax going into space.
Oh, maybe not.
Maybe not. No.
That's all going to be lo-fi, isn't it?
I know it is. Yeah.
That's
all right. All right. So you see the house lights come up, the spotlights illuminating the stage. It is a palace, a balcony. On a couch, once opulent and now faded and threadbare, reclines the nude Queen Casilda, draped in gaudy jewels. Behind her, twin suns appear on the sky of a painted backdrop.
I'm triggered.
You are indeed.
Hey.
It looks eerily like your vision. Casilda sings a sad song about Carcosa's fate. It goes as follows. I'm not going to sing it.
Oh, damn it.
Along the shore, the cloud waves break. The twin suns sink behind the lake. The shadows lengthen in Carcosa. Strange is the night where black stars rise, and strange moons circle through the skies, but stranger still is lost Carcosa. Songs that the Hyades shall sing, where flap the tatters of the king, must die unheard in dim Carcosa. Song of my soul, my voice is dead, die, though, unsung as tears unshed, shall dry and die in lost Carcosa.
I think, like, while everybody's like applauding, I might lean over to either one of the ladies here, or really even like anyone except for, what's his face,
Hubert.
Yeah, anyone except for Hubert. I'm leaning over to them, and being like, do you know Carcosa? Like, where have I seen that? Was that in a movie?
Yeah, and everyone just kind of shakes their head like, I don't know. I think it's original to the show. And, somebody's like looking at the program, like,
Yeah.
So as you're debating this, out on the stage, a white masked stranger enters, dressed in tattered diaphanous robes. Casilda is oblivious to his presence. She begins a soliloquy in which she speaks of each of her children, who wander in distractedly as they are discussed. All are dressed in scanty, revealing garments. There's her eldest son, Thale, restless, contented, and cruel. Uat, her second son, flawed, ambitious, and sensitive. And Camilla, her daughter, quiet but influential. She bemoans how the family was only ever held together by the yellow sign. The theater is absolutely still. You sense a tension in yourself. Something tells you a truly awful event is about to occur. As all the other actors, save Casilda, leave, the silent stranger, almost forgotten in the shadows, steps past her to the very front of the stage. He faces the audience, immediately throws up his arms to reveal strange sigil painted on his breast, and Casilda collapses. I will need 2 rolls. Spot hidden and sanity.
Whoa. Spot hidden here. 91, my God. Is there an opportunity to push?
No.
And San. On the dot.
Oh, whoa. All right, nice. Okay. So you do not lose any sanity. Yeah, you've again this seems vaguely familiar to you though. Again, perhaps it was seen in a forgotten dream. It's sort of a 3-pronged sigil with a little dot in the middle, and the top almost looks like maybe a question mark, but maybe not, and it's just very tentacular and weird. It's just this very, very odd kind of organic shape. And there are gasps and cries from the other audience members, and the stage lights go down and the house lights go up. So all around you are a mixture of reactions. A couple of audience members appear to have been overcome by mild hysterics. You hear some muffled sobbing. 1 or 2 gentlemen are conversing rather loudly about the production and deprecating terms as though seeking support. But many other audience members appear to be spellbound. Some people are going home, but not many. One woman who is leaving seems to be being taken out against her.
Again. Oh, you're cutting out for me. I don't know if you're cutting out for anybody else.
I probably am, because you're cutting out for me.
There we go. We're good.
Yeah.
Okay. Try again. So I heard up until the 2 guys are talking and being like, looking for support.
Okay. Many other audience members appear to be spellbound. Some people are going home, but not many. One woman who is leaving seems to be being taken out against her wishes.
I'm gonna look around the table. How are the people at my table feeling?
Brecht is spellbound, as is Esterhazy. Valeska, sort of in contrast to her usual sort of extroverted personality, has gotten very quiet, and you see tears welling up in her eyes, but not happy tears or tears of the sort of tears one gets when one witnesses great art, but almost like tears of a deep sadness, perhaps. Hubert, meanwhile, is gathering his things, and he says, "Well, I think I've seen quite enough." And he extends his hand to you and says, "Come, Odette, let us leave."
I stand up and take Hubert's hand, but at the same time, I'm like, looking at the rest of the table and be like, "Yeah, let's go. Perhaps we can get a drink somewhere."
So Brecht just kind of holds up a hand as if to say, "I'm not going anywhere." And at that point, the house lights go down and the second act begins. Do you want to stick around for it?
Yeah, I look at Hubert and I sit down and I kind of tug at his hand to get him to sit down too.
Make me a persuade roll.
I will. Bonus die because he's in love with me.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
All right, a 43. That's a regular.
Okay. So he sort of reluctantly sits again. And now
I put my hand on his leg.
Okay. All right.
Like soothingly.
Yes. So now a masked ball is taking place on the palace balcony. So this is where we really get into the nude review part of the evening, because you've got all these revelers out on the stage and all of them are wearing masks, but other than that, they're just wearing very scantily clad kind of outfits, revealing very, much, leaving little to the imagination, right? And there's a small house orchestra on the stage as well. And they begin to play. People are dancing and reveling. And it takes you a little while, but you notice that masked stranger who had the sigil painted on his chest. He's sort of lurking in the background. And after a while, the revelers begin to take off their masks. Their eyes look bright, and their actions are extravagant and unrestrained. The stranger keeps his mask. Rather, he wears no mask. He grasps the queen by the arm, and she collapses. Another figure appears in tattered robes. It is the king in yellow. It is announced. He is huge and holds a sword and a torch that emits smoke but no light. He talks with the queen and her priest. From asides amongst the revelers, it is clear that all have now seen the sign, and all must wear the mask. Their city has become Carcosa, and they are no longer entirely human. As the production ends, the audience, including you, are left somewhat confused as the final lines of dialogue peter out, somehow distorted and lost, much like 5 minutes ago. Yeah, it's just like the internet. So the curtain falls, and suddenly all is uproar. With the ending of the play, it's as if a spell has been lifted. Basically, from a mechanical standpoint, if you had lost sanity, it wouldn't have kicked in until now. So all the people who failed their sand rolls are now suddenly suffering sand loss.
Right.
Wow. So you see about 10 or so men and women, most of them just in a kind of berserk rage. A couple of them like sort of in a catatonic stupor. 2 men are rushing the stage, where they're sort of met by, the stagehands are kind of fending them off. 3 others are turning on audience members at random. People are starting to flee or fight to protect themselves. One assailant breaks his wine bottle and is threatening people, with the shattered neck of the bottle. Your companions, none of your companions are so affected, but everyone is quite alarmed, of course. So everyone's sort of jumping up, and Valeska says, "We got to scram."
Yes, yeah, let's get out of here. I jump up. I've got my umbrella with me, so if any crazed lunatic tries to come at me, I can hit him with my umbrella.
Okay.
I look at Hubert, and I say, get us out of here.
Mm-hmm. So to Hubert's credit, he takes your hand and begins to lead you through the chaos. And indeed, there's a woman coming at you with her hands out and her eyes all crazed, and it looks like she wants to claw your eyes out, basically.
Oh God. I yank my hand away from Hubert, and I've got my umbrella, and I just had like full motion, bam, hit her in the side of the head. Or I'm gonna try to, at least.
Try to, yeah, exactly. Okay, sounds good. So let's see, what's your dex?
My dex is 60.
All right, that'll beat hers, so you can go ahead, sir.
Could have swore.
Or ma'am.
Yeah, right. I could have swore that Fighting Brawl starts at 35.
What are you at, 25?
25.
That sounds right to me.
Does it? Okay. Yeah. How about a 90? Oh, a 51. Okay.
Okay. About a 99. All right. Well, that's a fail, but she fails her opposed roll as well.
Excellent. Yeah, so I swing my umbrella at her. She, maybe both of us kind of like trip over like fallen furniture or something.
Yeah, it's just an absolute bedlam. There's no elegance here.
Yeah.
And then she's trying to like sort of claw at you. So, are you trying to fend her off with your umbrella?
I'm trying to fend her off, and I'm also yelling for help from Hubert.
Right.
Yeah. Is she fighting me now?
Or she's fighting you.
Okay. I'm gonna try to dodge.
Okay.
I have a little bit of a better dodge. A 21 under 30. That's a regular success.
Nice. I also got a regular success, and I believe the tie goes to the defender in this instance. So.
Correct.
All right then. So so she's like and you sort of roll under a table,
Yeah. And I'm like,
So as you come out the other side from under the table, you see one of the devil waiters, now thoroughly out of character, of course. It would be amazing if he was still in character.
This way. To the nearest exit.
Yeah, exactly. Well, indeed, he is standing at a side exit, and he's sort of waving you out. Like go.
Yeah, I definitely I look out from underneath the tablecloth. I'm like holding it over my head a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Look at both ways, and I'm not even really concerned with anybody else. Except for maybe Hubert. I'm kind of glancing around for Hubert.
Yeah.
As I run with my move 9 to the exit.
Baby. Nice.
I got the long strides.
You do. All right. So you were out through the side exit in no time, and you are more or less behind the Heaven and Hell Club. So of course it's very gross and yeah. Sort of, it's the opposite of the facade, right? It's just very utilitarian.
Which
is why
like
it's
dumpster trash. Yeah, I imagine it's autumn, so it's like it's been raining, everything's wet. There's wet, decaying leaves on the ground.
Yep, exactly. Alley cat goes and runs out.
Does the jump scare?
Yeah, exactly. And but that makes it all the stranger that the building across from you in this alleyway is sporting a grandiose looking doorway.
Interesting. Do I know what building this is? Have I
this would be, let's see, this would probably be one of the movie theater complexes. It's not the theater itself, but it's the sort of, they often had shops and other, like automats and whatnot attached to them. So, yeah.
I'm gonna wait around for a minute and see if anyone from my party shows up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. While you're waiting, you get a chance to sort of take in the details on the door.
Yeah. I am looking around at this. I'm looking around at this facade, and I'm like staying near it. Like if that lady or something worse, runs out, I want to be able to duck into this door, and hopefully there's someone there to help defend me.
Yeah, totally.
So I might even stealth. I might even hide.
Let's get a stealth roll. Yeah.
I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna hide behind the dumpster here.
Nice.
I got a regular success. And yeah, while I'm hiding behind the dumpster, even though I'm hiding, I'm still smoking a cigarette.
There's just that lit cherry in the dark,
exactly. Lit cherry, and nervously smoking, not like cool smoking.
Right.
I'm like, what the fuck was that?
And just trying to steady your nerves a little bit.
Exactly. The soothing effects of nicotine. And while I'm there, I'm looking across the street at this building and just kind of losing myself in whatever this door looks like.
Okay. So it's a rectangular door frame, of course. The frame itself is made of dark brown bricks with numerous terracotta plaques depicting people and foliage. The double doors appear to be made of some sort of hammered metal, although this may just be decorative overlay. Each door contains 4 panels. That's a double door, right? So each door contains 4 panels, all with a central medallion containing portraits of serious-looking men and women who stare at each other from their side of the door. What particularly catches your eye about all this is that the men and women look much like the characters from the cabaret production you just watched. And the terracotta scenes look like the landscape of the Carcosa from your visions. You also notice a faded advertising poster for a brand of pipe tobacco pasted up on the wall not too far from the door. And what catches your eye there is that the smoke curling up from the pipe is the same shape as the sigil on that man's chest.
Does this provoke a sand roll, David?
I think so.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
I'm that player.
You are. It's fine.
83, that's a fail.
All right. So lose a point of sand as you gasp and drop your cigarettes involuntarily.
All right. Yeah. Oh, look at that. It automatically updated my daily sand loss. Wow.
Love it.
Love it. Yeah, I gasp, drop my cigarette. We see like the slow-mo like cigarette like hitting the ground, the little cherry embers like flying out from before it's extinguished in a puddle.
Yeah.
I walk up to it, as part of the sanity loss. I walk up to this door and like I've got my hands like on the faces of these figures. Mm-hmm. I'm scared of them, but the touch is still kind of intimate. It's confusing. I don't know what's going on. I'm looking at in this advertisement with the yellow sign and the smoke, which is so good, David. Good job.
Oh,
is making me remember when I saw it on stage when the figure in the pallid mask, flashed everybody.
Right.
And we saw it painted on there. Like, I failed the spot hidden test. So I'm thinking back on it. Like, I know there was something I missed about this. Like, it's making me remember that.
Yeah. There was some detail that escaped your notice, and yet it's tickling the back of your brain.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a single door handle on the right-hand door if you're the type to open strange doors, and you don't have to be. Okay.
I don't have to be, but I am. So I carefully turn the knob just enough to where if I can tell if it's locked or not.
Mm-hmm. No, it's not locked.
Okay, good. And then I keep turning it. I wait for the sound of the whatever it's called. What's that thing called inside that keeps the door closed?
The thing that keeps the door closed.
Yeah, that you turn the knob and that's what's moving the
latch?
Is it a latch? I don't know. We'll call it a latch.
Yeah,
all right,
sure.
So move the doorknob back to where, I hear the click of that.
Yeah.
Like my mechanical repair is a 10. Okay. So
mine too.
This is in character.
All right. Des agrees it's a latch. So we're going to go
good.
with latch. All right.
Yeah. And I hear that go back and I very slowly, that's the only sound, and the rest of Berlin disappears. Like all the street cars and the sirens and the walking. And if there was any, residual screaming from the theater, that's vanished. As Audette is kind of like, slowly peering inside this room, barely opening the door, in case anybody is in there, and it's like, hey, what are you doing?
Yeah, this is just the stagehand's entrance,
Yeah, exactly.
That's all.
That's it.
No, indeed, as you are gently pushing the door open, a chill breeze is blowing out from the widening crack in the door, and a sort of gray light, a reddish gray light, is illuminating your face. Like if this were a movie, you'd have the key light just right up on your face.
Totally, yeah. eyes go wide, my pupils dilate, maybe.
Mhm.
And in classic, horror movie fashion, I walk in.
Naturally.
I walk in.
You walk in. Okay. Lose a magic point, please.
Oh, what am I gonna do with all my spells?
So you are standing suddenly. Yes, this will be a VOD later, and we will be releasing the audio as well. So, welcome Rainy to the show.
Hello, Rainy.
All right. So, yeah, you've stepped into what you thought would be a room, but you are suddenly in an outdoor environment. You are standing on like kind of scrub gorse grass. There's a cliffside to like a lake or maybe a sea. And this lake body of water, whatever it is, the water looks very oily, and it's almost like heaving up onto the shore rather than naturally lapping at it,
Yeah, like sloshing.
Yeah, exactly. Directly ahead of you is a sort of a ruined fountain, and beyond that, out of the horizon, it's exactly like the vision you had when you first saw that word Carcosa. There's a great giant red giant star that is hugging the horizon, and then this other much smaller star with like a kind of sickly green light emanating from it that's just setting. And so ergo the greenish or the grayish red color that suffuses everything. The fountain depicts a woman in kind of like maybe Grecian robes, and you can see like some other ruins like kind of poking out amongst the grass as well. But yeah, there's a kind of sickly sweet odor in the air.
Like a decay kind of smell.
Yeah. Oh, and I should mention also, far in the distance, you see the spires of a city of some kind.
Of course. These themed bars are getting out of control.
This is next level, man. This is next level.
Like Planet Hollywood.
Well, speaking of rationalizing things, let's get a standout roll, please.
yeah, good idea. No, fail.
Oh, lovely. Please roll me a D10.
A D10?
Uh-huh.
David. Oh wait, that's a no. I'll take the 6. I'll take the 6 there.
Got him. All right.
Oh my god, I'm 2 away from indefinite insanity already.
Oh my goodness. All right, well, let's get an intelligence roll and see if you go temporarily insane.
All right, so again, my intelligence is 80.
Right. Too smart for your own good.
Can I
intentionally fail?
Can I
spend reverse luck to fail this roll?
Can I get a bonus die because I have dreamt about this before, so I may think that I'm dreaming.
But a bonus die would make it more likely. Do a penalty die.
Oh, that's true. A penalty die. Give me a penalty die.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. This is surely a dream. Oh yeah, baby.
98?
A 58? 58.
Oh, 58.
Which is still a failure.
Which is to say a success.
True. Yes.
You succeeded at your intelligence roll, which means you have gone temporarily insane.
Right.
And because you are all alone, I get to roll on my favorite table.
No. Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Let's see.
I'm going to wake up with a black eye and a dumpster later.
Yeah, exactly. Missing a kidney.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. All right. So, Bouts of Madness summary. Yep, that actually makes sense.
Oh.
Okay, great. Love it. All right. So, the grass is growing up through sort of ruined bricks You know, this was once a plaza square of some kind. And so as you begin to lose hold of your senses, the bricks feel like they're moving in a counterclockwise motion, even though they're not actually moving. You know, it's like the ground just feels like that.
Yeah.
Right? And it feels like it's sort of sucking you towards this fountain, closer and closer and closer. And the fountain, at one time, the water spurted forth out of the woman's open mouth, which is kind of gross, but you know, whatever. But now it just looks like she's screaming. And indeed, like the right side of her mouth, the stone has fallen away, so it almost looks like she has no cheek or jowl, you know. It's sort of rotted off. And it feels like you're just falling straight into that open mouth. And then you wake up, and it says here battered, but you're not battered per se. When you wake up, you're in the Tiergarten, your favorite place.
Oh.
You've obviously been there for a little while because there are some leaves on you. But you are covered in frostbite burns.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's as if you have passed through you know, subarctic temperatures in your, you know, completely inappropriate for that kind of temperature clothing. Right?
True.
So your skin is just red and raw, and your fingers are purple and numb.
Ugh,
you know?
God. Ugh.
So you are at half the hit points you started at before your insanity. So
Rounding up, of course.
Certainly. Rounding normally. So if it's 0.5, then yes, you'd round up.
Okay, that's fair. I'm at 13, so now I'm at 6.
Okay. God, you had 13 hit points.
I'm a beast.
You are a beast. My
But yeah, well, I guess is that freezer burn? It probably don't take a major wound.
Right. It specifically says here it's not a major wound. So
okay. It specifically says.
It does actually.
In the scenario you wrote?
No, in the insanity description.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
The thing you just wrote?
Yes. Hold on a second. It
specifically says here.
And now it specifically says that.
Oh God. Okay. Well, at least I don't have a major wound, so I can relax for a week and I'll be all right.
That's fine. Yeah, you can absolutely kind of try and go about your business as best you can, and slowly begin to heal up.
Well, I sit up and I'm, obviously in pain. I'm shivering. And I just start rubbing my chest, which is what you should do if you're freezing to death. Rub your chest.
We've all seen Batman Begins. We know.
That's right. Does he do that in Batman Begins?
Yeah, he tells him to rub his torso and it'll warm his limbs up.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And I'm looking around for any sign of how I got here.
Yeah, there's really no sign. I mean, there are a few. It's sort of dawn, so there are a few early morning people out for a stroll with their dogs, that kind of thing.
Okay.
But it's it's that time of the day in Berlin when you could almost forget you live in the third most populous city in the world.
Oh, Berlin. Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I'm getting up and I guess confused. I'm just going to start making my way home.
Absolutely. No problem. What part of town do you live in? Did we establish that?
We did not, but I imagine I live pretty close to Alexanderplatz.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right, so you catch
even close to the Tiergarten if I like to go there so much.
That's true, yeah. Okay, so you might even be in walking distance.
Yeah, let's say I'm in walking distance.
Okay.
That's a little more dramatic, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you just gotta make your way home. So
shamble. I'm when I get into my apartment, you know,
Yeah.
I'm trying to be very quiet to not wake up my mother and sister.
Yeah. And of course, it's not unusual for you to be getting in at first light, you know.
Yeah, exactly. But she probably doesn't know how to treat frostburn, so she's probably, you know, like maybe
Yeah.
gonna try to get into like a warm bath or something.
Yeah.
If there's like a bath
that's
in the
just
hall.
the ticket.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta warm up somehow.
Yeah.
Scalding hot water.
Make a first aid roll. Let's see what you're aware of.
Let's see. First aid. A 41. That is a failure. But I'm gonna spend 11 points to pass.
Okay. All right. So you know that actually you shouldn't get into scalding hot water if you have burned skin. I'm not even sure what you're supposed to do other than don't do that.
Yeah.
But you know what to do. So
okay.
Let's see. This isn't Pendragon, so you don't get your healing rate back. What do you get?
You just get 1.
You get 1. Okay.
Yeah. If I have medicine, I can get D3.
That's right. Medicine's D3. That's right. God, I can't remember the last time I ran Call of Cthulhu. It has been a while. So
good thing I'm here to hold your hand.
You're here. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I remember. I ran that Down Darker Trails thing earlier this year. Yes.
Oh, there you go.
All right. Well, anyway. Okay. So yeah, you go into the flat's one bathroom, of course.
Yeah.
And treat your burns.
Yeah, big old guy like opens the door right before I get there, and he's like waddling out with a cup of coffee. You know,
yeah, and it's
stinks. It's humid.
Yeah, exactly. He just kind of grunts at you.
Yeah, exactly.
But you lock the door and proceed to gingerly treat your wounds. So yeah, you get the back.
I do get the hot water in the bathroom, so that, like the steam isn't,
at least
steam
you got
on the mirror
steam going. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and like I'm shivering still, bandaging myself up, and I'm like wiping away the steam from the mirror every once in a while, and looking at myself, like checking my face to see like did I get burns on my face?
Yeah.
Okay.
While you're doing this, make an art roll with a bonus die, please.
I will. A 5.
Nice. Is that
an extreme success?
Extreme. All right. So as you're doing this, you are now 1924. One of the reasons I picked this year was, as I'm sure you know, this was kind of like towards the tail end of the Dada movement, but before Surrealism really kind of began to coalesce into its own movement. So the best days of the Dada scene are kind of behind you. That being said, you're starting to come up with some really hot shit. Like your mind is suddenly this like, swirling rivulets of creative abandon or whatever. Like
is what Kenny needs. Send me to Carcosa.
Yeah, so you're just I won't put you on the spot and ask you to come up with a brilliant Dada exhibition.
Right. Appreciate you.
Suffice to say, you are beginning to conceptualize like, oh my god, like this would be amazing. And I know exactly who to invite, and they would complement each other's styles. And, like it's
exactly.
This whole like exhibition is forming in your mind, basically.
Oh, I'm loving it. I'm getting excited thinking about it. I've got, obviously all these ideas for paintings and sculptures. I'm even making like these like, broad like gestures on the steam in the mirror, creating weird shapes in the negative space that, you can half see my face and half of it's obscured.
Yeah.
That's the first piece anyways. The second piece is
eventually somebody's pounding on the door like, hey, you gotta take all day in there, you're using up all the hot water.
It's part of the art.
It's art.
It's art. Okay. Anyways, I let him in. I leave the bathroom.
All right, here we go. Here's our frostbite report from our resident Finn, who would know better. To treat frostbite, get to a warm place. Gently rewarm the affected area in warm water or body heat for 20 to 30 minutes, and avoid rubbing or direct heat. Remove wet clothing.
There we go. Boom.
That's right. Yeah, avoid rubbing. I do remember that.
I don't rub anything.
Don't rub. No rubbing.
I'm gently warming.
Yes.
And my mind is a swirl with all of these incredible ideas. I'm single-handedly about to revive the Dada movement.
All right. So where to from here, madam?
I guess I would probably try to live life normally for the first part of the day.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna go into work?
Yeah, probably. I mean, well, maybe. I don't know. With my fingers all fucked up.
Yeah, that's true. It's the thing you use to work.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And, this is a time where, like, I probably wouldn't, I'm like many women in the city. I probably don't have stable employment anyway. I just like show up with a bunch of ladies and
you're like
the
temp agency.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, totally. I exactly work for a temp agency. Because I don't want a job. I'm going to make it with my art.
That's absolutely.
So I just don't
pick up a little coin here and
exactly.
there. Yeah.
So I just don't even show up that day to be picked among the rabble.
Okay. The rabble.
But I do spend a little time in the morning with my mom and my sister. I'm making sure that they can't see my injuries. And I'm lying to them.
You're like, I'm wearing gloves. It's cold outside. It's October.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they were all out of hot water in the bathroom.
Some idiot used it up.
So somebody used all the hot water. And but I'm telling them I've got to go to work because I have ideas, and I'm not even really concerned with tracking down Hubert right now. I do want to track down probably Herbrecht from last night. Because I remember him saying he does a little bit of everything. And so, and I have all these ideas for this exhibition. I need help. And I want to start getting people in line. So like, I want to get, him on board. I want to get everybody I met last night on board. Miss Esterhazy, even her.
The movie star.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I mean, she could maybe give me funding while I work on my exhibition, so
bring
I don't
her in
have
as
to.
A producer, at least. Yeah,
exactly. So that way, I don't have to go to work. I don't have to mess with it. Yeah. So I'm gonna go out there and try to track down. The phone books were around, right? Addresses and phone numbers.
Oh, certainly.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go out there and leave the apartment, go try to find them.
Okay. You can just walk down to one of the post offices, and they have phone books, they have Roar Post, the pneumatic tube system. Boink. Indeed. And yeah, let's see here.
I might just like send. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make use of the Roar system and thump away some letters, just like quick scrabbles. Obviously, I'm very. Oh wait, this is a new day, so back to my daily loss of 0.
Good.
And I'm sending away these like mad scrabbles. Of like, I have an idea for an exhibit. I need you on board. Please meet me here. And I've got like the address to like this artist studio.
Right.
That like me and a bunch of other like beatniks go and talk and drink and smoke and make art.
I'm just looking at the city map here. So maybe in Nollendorf.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, and I won't make you roll library use to find Breck's address.
Oh. I appreciate that.
So
Although the post office people are there, I'm like asking, I'm petitioning them for help. And
exactly. So you find his address soon enough, and the cool thing about having a famous NPC in your scenario is that you can actually look up where they lived. So
yeah, not dangerous at all.
No. So, well, it's literally called the Brecht House now. So there you go.
Oh, well, there you go.
But yes, he lives in the Mitte district on Chausseestraße.
Mitte, bitte.
Mitte. So that's, kind of north of the Brandenburg Gate and, that sort of
iconic.
Today Linden and all that. Museum Island, whatnot. Yeah. So you can send him a missive that way. Definitely
do that.
Okay.
Yeah. And then boom, off to make art.
So you send out that last dispatch and pay the postal inspector his nominal fee for sending these messages.
Yeah.
And then you hear a blink, something land. And as you're gathering your stuff and getting ready to go, the guy who's sort of monitoring the roar posts goes, "Oh, miss."
Huh?
And he says, "This is addressed to you."
Oh. I walk over and take it.
Okay. So it's just a folded up sheet of paper, and it's got your name on it.
I open the letter.
It is the yellow sign.
I think.
I just heard Des yell from the other room. No.
I think my gut reaction is she has two reactions. Either she crumbles it up and throws it away, or she's still holding on to, and I think she's doing this. She's holding on to the idea, like she's got it close to her chest, and she's holding on to this idea, like maybe like this is part of it. Like this is what is going to lead me to success. Like I'm going to get to fame and opulence, and it's going to be because of the inspiration from that play that I saw last night. I mean, it moved so many people. And
that was art. It caused a riot.
Totally. Yeah. What is art? It has to be controversial. So I think what she does is she just kind of like folds it up and puts it inside her jacket. And she pays the man a couple quarters and dips.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And there's no address, like there's no like sender. Like who is this from?
No. And the writing is sort of very untidy.
Right.
Kind of Ralph Steadman style, just like with lots of ink splatters, and
nice.
And then the yellow sign might have even been traced out in fountain ink, like using a finger or a stick, perhaps,
Yeah.
Very, very neo-primitive.
Totally.
Yeah.
I dig it.
All right. You're like, this is right up my alley. I'm into this. I'm all in.
Finally, I can be
all hail the king in yellow.
Yeah.
I'm into it. All right. So you're gonna head to this like artist loft, basically.
Yeah, artist loft, and then straight to the races. And like as if I get there, do I get there?
Yep. Yes.
Okay, great. So I'm in there. Yeah. We do.
Do I get there?
Yeah, exactly. There's
no, you're sucked up into the yawning void.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, okay. Good game.
Good game.
There's scene wipe. We get a creative scene wipe. Where it's like going this way, and then like the next scene is like me. Like I'm in my studio. I'm already got like I'm making these big gestures on, big sheets of canvas or paper with like charcoal.
Mm-hmm.
The yellow sign is already like making an appearance in my art. You can see probably like, just outside of frame is like my bas relief with like the weird, mythos sculpture on it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even that is like fueling my madness, or I know it's that's going in the exhibition as well.
Yeah.
It'll be remembered forever as Odette Delaporte's like early work, her early stuff.
Yeah.
Before she really took off.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm just kind of like feverishly, making art. I'm ignoring everything around me.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I stop for is to, light a cigarette.
Yeah. All right, so pretty soon you've got the wall sort of covered in several layers of, drawings and sketches.
This is looking really good.
This is looking great. This is really coming together. Now you're out of the danger zone for indefinite insanity, right? Because it's a new day.
Yes, yeah. I need to lose 10.
Okay.
So get to work.
We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, this is me sane.
I know, right? Well, you did have a bout of madness. Anyway.
That's true. I did.
Yeah. Gain 15 glory and
right. Yeah, exactly.
All right. So gradually, the folk that you invited begin to sort of filter in, and how do you want to pitch this to them, basically?
Remember that play last night? Yeah, I'm not even really concerned with like how they got home or how I got to where I was. I think like in Odette's mind, it's like I left the theater. Maybe that lady who attacked me, like she knocked me out, and then like I somehow got to the park, or I had like a concussion.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just kind of pitching this idea to them, like, it's inspired by that play last night, but like I want to take it in a whole new direction. And I go on to like about like this anti-art kind of movement. I'm inspired by you sitting on a chair for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And yeah, so there's like, maybe this is like one of those fucking like empty canvases.
Yeah.
It's like, there's my art.
Yeah. It's just a canvas.
It's just a canvas.
Yeah.
Like, oh, brother. And yeah, so I'm just kind of like going on about that. And maybe like, after they hear my pitch or whatever, and I have to hear what they say or whatever, like, or even in between the pitch, like, by the way, like, did you make it home last night? Are you okay? Did you?
Mm-hmm.
I was really cold when I woke up this morning. Yeah. Did you like, kind of prodding, like, did anything weird happen to you guys last night? Do you remember how I got home?
Okay. Let's get a couple rolls here. Let's do your art with a bonus die. So that's your crazily inspired.
A 26. That's a hard success.
Nice. Okay, and then let's do a persuade roll.
A persuade roll. A 57. That is within. That's 12 luck from a pass. Or I can push. Am I persuading them to like give me money, join the cause?
All of the above. Yeah, you're trying to get them as excited as you are, basically.
I think I'm gonna spend the luck.
Okay.
And the luck is like as I'm talking about all this stuff, like I'm like flipping through my drawings or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like one that's like actually really good.
Right.
It's not. It's maybe it wasn't like crazily inspired, or maybe it's like this crazy like gesture landscape of Carcosa.
Mm.
You know, or something. Or oh no, wait, I know what it is. It's like this. I don't want to say realistic. It's like it's made with like these big gesture, like straight gesture lines, like you see sometimes with oil paintings.
Yeah.
But it's like it's the fountain. It's the lady on the fountain who's like screaming and like hat and like there's like one big like black gesture line where her cheek is missing.
Mm-hmm.
That just like streaks down the page.
Nice.
And that one is people seem to like.
Yeah. Okay, love it. Yeah, so you could push the persuade roll for sure by just being like, look,
I'll just spend the luck.
Okay.
12 luck. Okay. I'm at 40.
Nice. Okay. So gradually I assume you invited some of your fellow artists as well.
Definitely. Yeah.
People are starting to come on board more and more. But no sign of Brecht.
What about Esterhazy or the other lady?
Valeska. Yeah, they both showed up.
Okay. And did they have anything to say about like how they got home or?
Yeah, they kind of ran out the front and both hailed a taxi basically.
Oh, must be nice.
Yeah. Must be nice not falling through the infinite void of cold dark outer space.
Yeah, for real. I'm gonna say, have you heard anything from Herr Brecht? I invited him.
So they both shrug and shake their heads. No, Valeska says, well, it hadn't really occurred to me to call on him today. I saw him running down the sidewalk, kind of in the opposite direction from where I was headed, but it seemed that he made it out okay.
Okay. Well, all right. That's fine. Everything's fine.
I'm not hurt.
Yeah.
Oh. All right. So but for the most part, it's a successful presentation. You get Esterhazy's interested enough that she's like, oh, I'll throw some money at this, and see if I can secure an exhibition space for you. And, the other artists are kind of picking up what you're putting down, and a few of them are like standing and like kind of. And you said you integrated the yellow sign into your work.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, all right. I gotta make some sanity rolls. Let's see here. Oh no, that's not good at all. No, that's also not good. And the third guy makes it okay. All right. 1 point. Okay. All right. Nobody went temporarily insane.
Not yet.
All right. But yeah, there's definitely people like, sort of exclaiming, like, oh my God,
Yeah, exactly.
And what's your last name again? Sorry.
Delapore.
I say Delapore. I didn't know you had it in you. This is some truly transcendent work.
I think she's feeling real cool. She's like, oh, thank you. Like,
yeah, because weren't you saying there was like one woman in the Dada movement and it was like basically a boys' club otherwise?
Yeah, basically.
So that's kind of been your experience, is like you just felt like they were sort of tolerating you, but now they're sort of like, oh, you got chops.
That's right. Now I'm legit. Like,
you are.
Women can Dada too.
That's right. In this dying scene.
That's right. That's the coolest time to get in.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, they're standing and like sort of leaning in and squinting, and the whole room smells like rubber cement, because you're like rubber cementing things together, and like so everyone might be a little bit high
totally
on top of everything else. I'm gonna say that as you are sort of, this is the loft, right? So it's got the big windows, the big loft windows, let in a lot of natural sunlight. And, so being Berlin, the boulevards are very wide. And so the sort of late 19th century row house across the way is, good, I don't know, 30 yards or so away. And you see, like, up in the garret window, like, you're just sort of glancing out at one point, ragged curtains are sort of like, the windows open and there's ragged curtains just sort of like blowing out, fluttering like streamers, even though there's like a row of flag poles like sticking out a 45-degree angle along the roof line. All those flags are hanging limp, but the curtains are fluttering of their own accord, it seems. And in amidst the fluttering curtains, you see a pale face staring at you, paper white, and it disappears.
How do I feel about this? I feel like she's probably takes that as like a sign, a yellow sign.
Oh shit.
That, like, she's on the right path, or maybe even like, or like she's like, oh, that's right, that's what I should do. And she, gets to a big piece of paper and then starts like, blacking it all out. And then like where like, in the negative space, there's like this shape of this like grotesque face.
Yeah. Okay. Love it. All right. So you are on one, as they say. Yeah. All right. So you spend the day working and sort of dipping in and out of creative conversations, that sort of feeling you get when you're in a room full of fellow artists and you're all just kind of like riffing off each other's ideas. And these, especially two of these guys, they're really into it. They're really just like, oh yeah. And then what about the yellow sign, but it's like on a giant, drop curtain, and
it's on a billboard.
We'll hang it off the Brandenburg Gate so that you can't miss it.
Oh yeah, I love that. I love that. Great idea. Very unsubtle. I like.
Very yes. Yeah. So I mean, that'll go on as long as you. It's a Monster Arts session for sure.
Yeah.
That goes on as long as you would like.
Probably just like, a couple hours.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely time afterwards for like dinner. I think Ada is like satisfied with where she's at. Her mania, her hypomania is kind of like toned down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Now she's like, I actually need to eat something I haven't eaten all day.
Right.
And now is probably when she's like, like, what happened to my boyfriend?
Hubert?
Yeah, what happened to Hubert? And so she goes to a restaurant, or a bar, because eating equals drinking.
Right.
And gets the asks to use the phone and tries to call Hubert.
Okay. So it's evening, it's dinner time. So you get through to him, he picks up.
Hubert.
Odette, I've been worrying about you all day. You weren't at your desk.
I'm sorry. I just couldn't work today. I got hit with this wave of inspiration, and I've been in my studio all day.
Well, that sounds like a good thing, I guess. I don't know much about art.
No, you don't.
You idiot.
No, you don't, you simpleton. You Neanderthal.
You fool.
You fool. Come have dinner with me.
Oh, of course. Where shall we eat?
I'm at the bar.
You're at the bar.
Come find me at the bar.
The bar. You are at, well, Nightlife in Nollendorf Platz is the Pyramid Women's Club.
Oh, there we go.
So, but I think that's, let me see here. Let's,
No,
Popular Gay and Lesbian Salon.
Kind of a drag to bring your straight boyfriend there.
Yeah.
I'll go somewhere normal, you know, for Hubert's sake.
Somewhere normal.
I can tolerate it for an hour.
Okay. How about the Auluka Lounge, which is also in Nollendorf Platz? Atmosphere weird and loud. Clientele, chic lesbians, Japanese and Chinese tourists, and male voyeurs with a Japanese cherry blossom, paper lanterns, and red sofa decor.
Maybe I'm trying to get Hubert into the whole Japanese thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I'm like, let's go there. Like, this is a good, you like that spot, don't you?
He's like, yeah.
Great. I'll meet you there.
He's like, I'm seeing this really crazy chick.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then I just hail a cab over there.
Yeah. All right. Very good. So you get there before Hubert, of course, and you're already one mixed drink of your choice deep. Mm-hmm. By the time he shows up.
Yeah, and I've got like an appetizer on the table so that when he gets here, he's got something to eat right away. And then I've already ordered his drink for him because I know what he likes to drink. And then we just start talking, and I do get around to like, do you know how I got home last night? Or did you take me to the Tiergarten last night? Did you take me home? No,
I was so worried about you. We got separated in the fracas.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm fine,
Yeah, so he's kind of like noticing your fingers, and he's like,
I think I'm wearing like, big long like gloves probably to hide that. Yeah, but I probably do have like some burns. Yeah, I probably do have some burns on my neck or something.
Yeah. So he's kind of scrutinizing you under the diffused light of the paper lanterns, and he's like,
is that a hickey?
Yeah, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right. Okay. You weren't hurt or anything?
Well, no. But I did. Well, I woke up in the park this morning, and it must have been incredibly cold out because I did have some signs of freezing, I suppose. Oh, but I'm okay.
I didn't think it got below freezing last night.
The Tiergarten gets cold.
Exposed to the elements.
It's exposed to the elements, yeah. You don't get it.
Give me a persuade roll. Let's see.
You don't get it, Hubert.
Yeah. Get out of here.
Fail.
Yeah, so he's you can tell he doesn't believe you. But he's confused as to why you would lie about such a thing.
He doesn't believe that I was cold.
Yeah, he doesn't believe that those injuries are due to frostburn,
All right, well,
because
then
it wasn't cold for that.
I'm going to take my glove off then. I'm going to push. This is going to be the push.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to take my glove off and show him my gross fingers. My Skeletor fingers. Oh, come on. 51. What's my persuade? It's a 45. Damn it.
And you can't spend
57.
luck.
Yeah, I can't spend luck on a push roll.
All right. So he
Look at my
he
fingers.
yeah. So I mean, yeah, exactly. Shove your fingers in his face, and he's like, what's gotten into you? Jeez. I thought we were gonna have a nice night out, but I don't even know what the hell that is, indicating your fingers.
It's frostburn. I don't know how else to explain it. Permafrost frostburn? Is it frostburn?
Frostburn? It's
frostbite.
not
It's frostbite.
Frostbite. Yeah, frostbite.
Frostbite.
So he's just kind of like shaking his head, sort of disgustedly. He's like, that maybe it's best if you don't come into work for the rest of the week. That looks like a nasty injury, however you got it. And he gets up and excuses himself.
Oh. Odette just kind of deflates a little bit. Puts her gloves back on. And kind of dejectedly, like, crosses her one leg over the other and, crosses one arm and smoking a cigarette. And she's not eating anymore. Done eating. No more eating.
Yeah. No more crab rangoon.
No more crab rangoon. Damn it. I just ordered extra sweet and sour and
I know.
extra sweet chili sauce. And
damn it.
Here we are. She is drinking a little bit because obviously now she's in a bad mood. So that makes things better when you're drunk.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. Okay. How much do you want to drink? I mean, do you want to tie one on or?
Not right now because Hubert is bringing me down.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to have a good time. So whenever he's done, and he decides to go home or whatever, yeah. I'm gonna go to the club. Okay. And probably like spend the rest of the night there, like drinking and dancing.
Okay.
I love Berlin.
Oh yes. Well, the other famous nightlife spot in Nollendorf Platz is the El Dorado, baby.
Yeehaw!
Oh yes, I what I love about it is like it's called the El Dorado, but the interior is done in a kind of East Asian style.
Of course, classic. Yeah.
But yes, one of Berlin's most infamous clubs. Many come here simply to gawk at all the drag queens, drag kings, transgender folk who gather here every night. The American style bar, meaning they specialize in cocktails,
right.
Features a disturbing assortment of S&M photos mounted above the all-female staff's heads.
Love that. I mean, obviously none of this stuff phases Odette. She's been here, many times. She's probably friends with some of these people.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Even like I'm sure there's like some kind of powder room or whatever, like, and she's back there with her girlfriends laughing and like putting on makeup because she's like, I look like shit right now, and like
yeah, totally.
I need some medicine. I need some makeup. Help me, do me.
I thought you were gonna say like Mama needs her medicine.
Mama needs her medicine. Yeah, and it looks like the Prodigy music video for "Smack My Bitch Up."
Right, it just becomes all these like cuts and like exactly. Herky jerky.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Assaulting people. And
exactly.
Puking in this.
Oh my god. Yeah. So you let yourself fall into the Berlin nightlife, is what you're saying.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Okay. It probably doesn't get that rowdy, but especially now that I have like some girlfriends around me to either encourage me or keep me on track.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So morning comes to Berlin, and where
I regain a hit point.
Okay. That's your main focus right now.
That's right, yeah. This is how we heal. We get drunk and party all night.
Oh, hell yeah. I regain a hit point.
Mama needs her hit points.
So defiant. All right. So where do we find you in the morning?
That night I did make it home.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine at this point, like, my frostbite is starting to slowly fade. Some of even the lesser burns might be gone or not, not as noticeable with a little bit of makeup.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely not working because Esterhazy's funding me right now.
Okay. Got that sweet patron money rolling in already.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You're like, can you front me a little bit?
Yeah, but I am like, I just got all this, like, I got all this burst of creative energy out yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And like many artists, now I'm like burnt out, or like,
right.
I'm just like, I don't feel like it today.
Like many neurodivergent artists,
Exactly.
your burst of creativity is followed by a day of just not feeling like you want to do anything. So
yeah, exactly. I'm done for the next 6 months.
You're just gonna ride the high of that one day and just be like, what? I mean, I did a lot.
It's disturbing to poke fun at myself like this. Real horror is ADHD. But yeah, I'm like, I want to figure out what was going on with that door. So I want to make my way back to the Heaven and Hell Club, and hopefully find that server to be like, what happened with that play? Is that showing again? And then try to get out the back way that I went and go check out that building or club or wherever I went.
All right. So you catch a streetcar out to Romanisches Square, and of course, it's daytime, so that means the club is not operational. But they've got the doors open because they're cleaning, they're sweeping and mopping and whatnot. So you're able to walk in, and there's all the tables have the chairs up on them, and it looks decidedly prosaic with all the lights on. And,
right, yeah. It's in a Disney World ride with the lights on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like, oh, that's just paper mache. Oh,
yeah. It's like, okay. I'm just in a black box.
Yeah, exactly. And so you flag down one of the employees, ask him about the production, and he says, oh, no, they've Reinhardt closed that down after the first night. I mean, he's not going to associate his name with riots and that sort of thing. And I think you would know, even without a role, Max Reinhardt's like one of the most famous theatrical producers in Berlin.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, if Reinhardt's producing it, I need to go check him down. Okay, good to know. I think I left my purse in the back. I escaped through the back during the riots. I was here. I'm a survivor. And I think I left my purse out back. Do you mind if I just run back there real quick?
Sure. Although I wouldn't assume it's still there. It's
I hid it under some trash.
Oh, well, okay. All right. You're welcome to go look.
You know how it is, and I just like,
You know how it is.
You know how it is. Damn.
Yeah, and he's like, I don't. But
yeah.
Okay.
Nobody knows how it is.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, and I go back through the door, and what do I see?
All right, you push the door open and you step out into this filthy alleyway, and you're looking at the wall across the street, and the pipe ad is still there, as exactly as you remember it. However, somebody has daubed in paint above that the phrase, "The King will come this winter." And
the King returns, and
that's right, the return of the King. However, no sign of the door.
Well, I'm gonna go up to the wall. Well, yeah. So I look at I take the advertisement down.
Okay.
And it's got the yellow sign on it still.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna fold that up, put it in my pocket.
Okay.
The king will return this winter.
King will come.
King will come this winter. And I'm just gonna feel around the wall. Like, did I miss something? Is it a hidden door?
Yeah, it's just cold brick.
Walk up. Yeah, I'm walking up and down the facade.
Yeah. Just the murmur of traffic out on the square and occasional horn honking in the distance.
It must have been a dream.
Must have.
Or maybe somebody drugged me and I just didn't know. I've heard Esterhazy's into freaky shit.
You've been spending your nights.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I'll make note the king will come this winter.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like written in paint?
Yeah. Yellow paint.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. And then we just get like a crane shot of me walking out of the alley, leaving this area.
Okay. Yes, very on brand. All right. Well, what now?
I don't know. Can I get an idea roll?
Sure.
That's a EDU roll, isn't it?
INT.
Int. It's a success, but I was super close to a 4 or whatever, or a 9.
Ah.
I got a regular success though. I'm 9 points away from a hard. Should I spend it?
Yeah.
Okay. I spent 9 points of luck. I'm walking around. I'm smoking. I'm trying to think like, well, now what do I do? And by a lucky break, something happens.
Well, that would have been a luck roll, but yes, your idea roll. Well, you realize, Brecht never showed up at the artist's
Oh yeah,
class.
I need to go find his ass.
And with a hard success, I'm going to say that the way he was, the way his body language was before the riot broke out, at least, you would be willing to bet that he was just as enraptured of all this stuff as you've been.
So he for sure would be interested in what I'm trying to do here.
Right.
And I go back to the post office and I'm like, did I get anything from the tubes?
From the tubes.
Anything from the tubes, mate?
Might. No.
Oh.
You did not.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to just catch a cab and I'm going to go to Hebrecht's living quarters.
Okay. All right. So
the Brecht house. Is he at the house? The house?
Yeah. It's weird because it was called the Brecht house before he even moved in. He's like, wow, this place is perfect.
Wow.
No, but yeah, so you have his address. So it's a let's see. Actually I have photos of it. It's a 3-story sort of place with I don't know, looks like shops on the ground floor and apartments upstairs, two upper stairs. So you do the thing where you find the stairway access to the upper floors, and you look at the names on the list, and find out who's
Brecht's here.
Yeah, it's nothing but Brecht.
So
Brecht's
this is
all the way down. Always has been. No, there's just the one. There's the one Brecht.
Well, that makes it easy.
And in the grand tradition of the music of Eric Zahn, of course, he lives up on the top floor.
Love Eric Zahn. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I take the elevator. No, it's how many? It's 3 stories. I just go. Okay, I take this.
Yeah.
I get my steps in.
Your way up there. Get your steps in, and find the unit. Knock on the door. And there's no answer.
Correct.
But make me, I guess, a spot hidden roll and a listen roll.
Ooh. Should this be a combined roll?
No. Two separate rolls.
I'll make my listen first.
Okay.
Damn it. This roller hates me.
It does.
A listen roll. I want to push that.
Okay.
Am I listening at the door? Like
You
his
are
door?
listening at the door, indeed.
I'm gonna get down on like all fours and like put my ear to like the gap between the bottom of the door and the floor.
Love it.
know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, bitch. 69 though.
Nice. All right. Well, that's fine. Go ahead and roll your spot hidden before I tell you what disaster befalls you because you failed a push roll.
Well, I did get a regular success.
Okay, good. All right.
Here.
So, yes. So in this instance, it's more smell hidden rather than spot hidden. There's a distinctive sickly sweet odor. And it's not unlike the smell that you experienced during that dream in which you stepped through the door into that strange alien world.
I'm gonna put my mouth to the door, like as close, like Hebrecht, are you in there?
So yeah, your mouth is close to the door. You're down near the bottom. So this wind is actually blowing from inside the apartment. From under, and you get a mouthful of it. So please make a con roll.
Oh god, yeah. Oh, don't worry, it's a 75.
Oh shit.
26. That's a hard success.
Nice. So you keep your breakfast down.
I was born to smell bad.
Born to smell stinky shit.
Gross.
But yeah, well, it's like a steady breeze or wind even.
There must be a window open.
Yeah.
I stand up.
It wasn't windy, by the way.
Oh. When
you walked in.
Oh, of course. I stand up. My knees hurt because I'm 26 in 1924.
Oh my god.
And I'm gonna turn the door handle. Is it locked?
Make a luck roll.
I will. A 31 is my luck.
Oh, great.
And there's a 63, so that's a fail.
That is locked.
I'm gonna take out a hairpin.
Okay.
And try to pick the lock.
You got your lock picking?
I do not.
But I've seen it in the movies.
You
just jiggle it around until the door flies open.
Yeah, exactly. I rolled a 13.
Against
a 1. Well, I'm spending 12 points of luck.
Spend 12 luck, yeah.
Yeah, I'm spending 12 points of luck.
So that's exactly what happens, actually. You stick your hairpin in the keyhole and wiggle it around, and suddenly the door just like unlatches and creaks open.
22. I'm at 22 points of luck, I think. Okay, great. I'm like, it's just like the movies.
All right.
And I put my hairpin back in, and then I open the door, and I'm kind of like covering my nose a little bit with one hand. Like,
yeah. So what you're looking at is a sort of studio style apartment. You know, there's what were those called? The beds that fold up into the wall. You know those.
Yeah.
Over on one side, and then a little breakfast nook under a skylight, and then sort of the main living area, which is mostly given over to a table with a couple of rickety chairs and a typewriter on the table. And in this instance, the table is covered in loose leaf papers that are sort of even now just sort of blowing down onto the floor, and there's papers just like fluttering around everywhere because there's this like very strong wind sort of circulating in the apartment, and it seems to be coming from the far wall where there's a bookshelf with lots of books, The by the John Waters rules, if you went back to Bertolt Brecht's apartment, you would fuck him, because
Right. Yeah. Classic. Rules are
Um,
rules.
Yep. But yeah, it seems to be the wind seems to be originating in the bookshelf.
Well, I am looking around and I'm, calling out his name.
Murphy Bed. Yes, that's it.
Murphy Bed. Thank you. Yeah, I'm calling out Hebrecht's name and making my way go to his typewriter, and like I'm picking up papers that are on the floor, and I'm like, organizing them a little bit, but I'm also like looking through them. Has anything standing out to me?
What you would guess is that he's writing some sort of adaptation of the cabaret production that you saw, but for the stage.
Excellent. Well, I'm going to hold on to it then. In case I see him, I can be like, hey, I like this.
Hey, good job.
Good job. We should collaborate. And then I'm going to make my way over to the bookcase, and I'm looking for like a window.
So as you get closer to the bookcase, it becomes obvious that the wind is not coming from around the bookcase. It's coming from within the bookcase. And as you get closer, the wind gets more and more focused. And finally, you realize that the wind is blowing from where a single book is sitting on the shelves.
I run my finger down the spine of the book. Is there a title or anything printed on the book?
It's rather narrow.
What color is the book?
It's black leather binding. So yeah, nothing on the spine.
All right, I pull it out. And initially, I'm not even looking at the book. I'm looking behind the book.
Right. Well, right. So as you pull it off the shelf, the wind does increase, and that foul odor also thickens. The shadows in the room seem to move towards you very briefly, accompanied by faint whispers before they resume their normal spot. And you are looking at a black leather bound book with the yellow sign embossed on the cover. No other indications.
I hear the whispers and I think, must have been the wind.
Indeed.
I look at the book. I'm surprised because obviously, this dude knew about the yellow sign before, this production, whereas I had never heard of it, or at least never seen it in the conscious world. So I'm super curious about this, and I run my hand along the black leather cover over the yellow sign and then open the book to see what year it was published.
Right. So the title page does identify it as The King in Yellow, and it appears to be a pseudo play, we'll just say, because the margins have been heavily annotated, possibly by Brecht, to indicate stage directions and the sort of thing that you would normally have in a play.
Right.
So it's almost like a libretto or something. It's like a treatment of a play. There's no copyright data. However, it is written in French, much to your delight, I'm sure.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! And as you are paging through it, I will need you to make a power roll and make an extreme success for me.
An extreme success, A. That's a 12. Yes. That's a 12 for me. Okay. I've been rolling super hot this game, so...
You have.
A 12 on the fucking dot! I was born to worship the king in yellow.
Ah, yes.
I love Hoster. What can I say?
All right.
That's unbelievable. I can't believe I rolled a 12.
I know, right? All right. So you are able to resist the urge to frantically start reading every single page.
It's a page turner.
It is a page turner, but nevertheless, the room begins to spin, the stench begins to overwhelm, and the shadows once again move out to cover everything.
Yeah, I'm just looking through it. I guess I'm turning through this thing.
Okay.
I don't feel the urge to do it, but I'm interested to do it.
Right. Okay. And when you're done flipping through it, you look up and you've lost another magic point.
Good.
And you are now standing on that brick patio area, plaza, with the gorse and the scrub grass and the fountain and the greasy lake heaving up onto the shores below.
I think now she like closes the book. She's got it close to her chest. Now she's like totally lucid.
Mm-hmm.
She knows that she's here.
Mm-hmm.
And feels like the call of adventure. She's looking around. I think she just starts to like explore her surroundings, making her way probably towards the spires.
Mm-hmm.
They're on the other side of the lake, or can I walk there?
So yeah, like you're kind of on some sort of high ground where the ruins give way to just lots of the scrub grass. The city is sort of off in the other direction, away from you, but on this side of the lake. So the most natural thing would be to descend down to the beach and walk along the beach.
Okay.
And in fact, as you are contemplating this, you see a lone figure sort of dancing and traipsing along the beach, away from you.
I'm gonna really squint and kind of run, a few yards forward so I can maybe get a better look to see if I can see who it is, because I'm expecting it to be, Brecht.
Yeah. Well, if it is, he's in an outfit you've never seen before. He's cloaked and cowled, and sort of hunched over. And you can see, he's wearing these sort of fancy riding boots and sort of lace sleeves. But that's about all you can make out from this. The cowl covers his features, and he's sort of, as I say, capering and half dancing his way along the beach.
Classic capering Brecht.
Indeed.
Well,
and you can do another spot hidden roll for me, please.
An 86.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's a fail.
That's fine.
I am. Oh, I'm 16 points away. That's fine. Am I looking for? Am I exploring my surroundings here?
Yes, you are.
Okay. I might take a little extra time. I'm like, because I do want to. I was just about to say I want to explore this area a little bit before leaving. Mm-hmm. So maybe to push. I'm going to spend a little extra time there. Maybe lifting up some bricks.
Oh, sure.
Going through debris.
Yeah.
A 70 on the dot, which is a regular success.
All right. Well, you find nothing here, but you do note on the silhouetted spires of the city, the tallest tower does have a single blue light glowing from a window.
Oh my God, it's just like the Great Gatsby.
Perhaps. It's West Egg.
Okay. Well, then is the figure still down on the beach after I've done my searching?
He is, but is increasingly, fading into the distance.
Mm. Well, I'm going to use my obscene move 9 to run down to the beach because I assume it's Brecht, so I want to run to catch up with him.
Certainly.
And see, what's got him dancing. What's he doing?
Okay, so yes,
I might even as I'm running down the beach, my feet are splashing in this black oil, oily water, and I'm calling out Brecht, I've got the book in my hand.
Yeah, you forgot your book.
You forgot your book. Your hands are freezing.
Well, before we get to that part, you have to descend this cliff.
Oh.
It's a steep incline of about 70 feet, but it should be an easy climb.
Okay.
The ochre-colored rock is soft and putty-like.
Gross.
Yeah. So I won't make you make any climbing rolls or anything.
Okay, great.
Unless you really want to.
I've got a 20 in climb, so I'm good.
Yeah, no, that's good. But as you are making your way down this cliff, you note that what you had thought were maybe some rocks, some just natural rocks set into the ochre earth, quote unquote, begin to wiggle a little bit and start to move, and you realize they're sort of clam-like creatures of some variety.
Oh.
They're making weird little shrill chirping sounds, and they begin to detach from the clay and sort of almost levitate or flutter away, scattering away from you like roaches, perhaps.
Oh.
But
like pigeons, but roaches.
Yeah. But a couple of them, either confused or just more aggressive than their kin, come flying straight at you.
Oh God.
So let me see what they might do to you with their kinetic whack is what their attack is called.
Well, at least they don't have a big foot, like a clam foot.
Right.
It's gross.
All right, so one of them does hit you.
Oh God. Can I dodge?
You could, but then I would need a climbing roll to maintain your footing. I would allow a brawl roll to just fend it off without need for a climb.
Okay, I'll try to fend it off.
Okay.
Fighting brawl. 36. I'm 11 points away from a success, but that's half my luck, so I'm gonna just fail.
Okay. I'll also need a sanity roll because these things are fucking weird.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair. 79. That's a success.
Success. Wow. Okay.
Oh no, wait, sorry. No, my sanity is 53. I was looking at my max.
Oh, okay.
That's a failure.
Didn't you lose a lot of sanity?
Yeah.
All right. So you lose 1 point as you scream out as this thing just whacks right into you and gets a little cut on your forehead, and you can feel it sort of pushing against you with whatever levitating force is animating it as you hear this little sucking sound as it's sucking the blood away from the cut on your forehead.
Feed me some more.
So yeah, basically. So you lose 1 hit point. I know. So hard earned.
It was been 2 days since my.
That's true.
So I'm at 8 hit points. Okay. Okay.
But that seems to have satiated it because it skips away.
Okay, good.
And you are left in peace.
Okay, good. Yeah. I've got the book out. I'm ready to smack something with this book.
I mean, you could take a whack at it as it's levitating away. If you want.
I might do that.
Yeah, you fucking dick.
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
No, I'm not gonna hit it, but
okay. All right.
2 79s in a row, though.
Jeez, that's weird.
How spooky.
Spooky. Oh, it's a Halloween special.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to like swap at it, but it's just flying away. So
Yeah.
I slide down the rest of the way down this Play-Doh cliff.
Yeah, basically. This is where they get Play-Doh from, kids. All right. So you get down to the beach, and at this point, you go chasing after
Yeah.
this figure waving the book around. Yeah, hey, I've got your book.
Yeah.
So the lake seems much more ominous up close than when you studied it from the cliff top. Whatever strange substance composes it is not water. It is viscous, and as it rolls up on the beach, as it rolls back, it makes a sucking sound, slurping as it moves over the stones.
What the?
There's a black mist brooding above the surface, and a sluggish spray that refuses to settle.
Yeah. Well, I'd stay away from it. As soon as I notice that, I try to keep as much distance between the lake and I.
Where lake and beach meet, a slick black mass shimmers, a tidal rack of giant tadpole-like things with teeth, swarming in the gelid foam, devouring one another and being devoured in turn by a thick sentient mat of ooze which rides the waves.
All right, well, I'm definitely staying away from that.
Go for a swim.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh my god, what the? Yeah, I'm looking at it, mystified. Is this a sand roll?
No, that's just gross.
Okay, that is just gross.
But I will need a sand roll when you at last reach a broad black road.
Okay, I at last reach the road, and I succeed.
Excellent. So you fail to notice that the stones are octagonal and yet interlock perfectly, which is impossible.
Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Oh.
All right. So yeah, the road runs from the megalithic remains of a wharf to the black gates of the Black City. And you can see at the gates is this hunched gentleman apparently waiting for you.
Oh, good. I'm not running now, but it is kind of like that winding down run, you know?
Yeah.
Just a jaunt, if you will.
Yes.
Into a walk. And I hold up the book. And, you know, I'm just like, hey, like, I was just in your apartment.
It's Hubert.
It's Hubert. Hubert, no.
No, what a twist.
That would be the twist. Yeah, and I get up close to the figure, or I get closer to the figure, and I'm just like, you know, like, Brecht, like, are you not talking to me, Brecht? Can you hear me?
As you move closer, it once again capers away from you into the city.
Oh my god. And the gates are open?
Gates are open.
I'm going to take a look around my, you know, survey my surroundings real quick before I go in.
Mm-hmm.
Just to make sure, like, is anybody else here? Am I...
Seems deserted.
Okay, well, then I run in there after him.
Okay. So you run into the Cyclopean charnel city built of ancient black and pitted stone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, classic.
I do.
The open gates are 100 feet wide and 100 feet high. The atmosphere of the city conveys its taint, a stench, not just physical. Lose a point of sanity.
Yeah, fair.
Mm-hmm. As you walk within the winding, confusing, malevolent streets, blank openings and empty buildings leer down at you. Sometimes the walls turn thin and greasy to the touch. From these places, a pale nacreous glow emanates. This is the only light other than the gray light that streams down from between the stars.
Ugh. Yeah, how does this feel on my, like, ice burn?
Sort of like hot and cold at the same time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I have an idea for icy hot.
Yeah. Hot to relax it away. My nerves are coming back online. This is great.
Yeah, I'm looking around the. I'm played by Jennifer Connelly running around the labyrinth.
Yeah, basically.
um,
Indeed, there are tall towers and looming buildings, stairs too narrow and steps too shallow and too high to be built for human feet. Four-walled rooms with 9 corners, strange shadows drifting down dry canals. Your shadow taking on a mocking life of its own. Crumbling statues of horrible creatures that reform as you pass.
ugh, God, what a fucked up place. That's so cool. I can imagine, like we see Audette walking by this like gargoyle, and I'm looking up at it, and you hear like the crumbling like stone, and then like the camera like moves behind Audette, and like when it comes back, like it's totally reformed.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Yeah, just gross stuff. And am I still like on track to find this hooded figure?
Well, funny you should mention track. Give me a track roll.
Oh my god, I have Ted and track.
Nice.
I rolled a 74.
All right. And you can also try a listen roll to see if you can hear his footfalls.
I will listen. Ugh, 96.
Wow. Well, that makes sense because even though the city appears to be deserted, you hear scratching, scrabbling, occasional like running and tittering.
I want to push it. Can I like climb a wall maybe and like listen or look around? Because sure. 96 isn't a fumble for my listen. I have a 55.
Okay.
Come on, baby. Oh, there's the 4.
Nice.
Extreme success.
Extreme. All right. So you I'm going to say that you do scale one of these one of the lower walled courtyards,
Yeah, might be like hanging on to like one of these gargoyles' necks or something.
Yeah, exactly. As you peer around and listen and hear his distinctive, riding boots, the heels of it sort of click clacking along the street. And
I recognize those heels.
You recognize those heels, and your head whips around, and you can see him. Like, there he is. Just a couple streets over. So
I'm like, hey, and I exclaim, and then like scramble down and start running over there.
Okay. So you go plunging down a steep stairwell, and it passes under an archway. And you suddenly realize that it's not passing under an archway, it's passing over an arch, and you are looking down at it from above.
Huh?
Lose another point of sand.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm looking down. It's the total like Inception camera move.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, going up and shit's like spiraling out.
So I'll need a luck roll, please.
All right, I got a 22 luck.
Good.
Let's see a 20. No, 35.
All right, so you fall.
Oh,
it's like a Bugs Bunny rules. You suddenly realize
exactly.
Gravity works. So you hit the ground pretty hard.
Yikes!
Yikes. Actually, make a jumping roll to see if you can reduce your damage.
I got a 20 in jump. Oh my god, that was almost a 12. But instead, it's a 92.
All right, you take 3 points of damage.
Oh my god. To 5 HP.
Ouch. Yep, so you painfully scrape yourself up off the ground.
I've got those shitty scrapes on my palms,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh god, I'm getting up. I'm like wiping my hands. I'm looking around for the book. I make sure I still have the book.
Yeah, it's weirdly far away. It's like 20 feet away from you. You have to walk over and pick it up.
Yeah.
But you see the hunched gentleman sort of cavort past, an intersection, and you can run down after him. And as you round the corner, you see that great tower with the blue light at the top, looming gaunt and threatening against the ebon stars.
I'm looking at that. Yeah, I'm definitely in awe. And I look down for the figure. I'm expecting there to be some kind of door.
Indeed, there is, and he is entering it.
I run after him.
All right. So within the tower, circular column is bare, save for a narrow stair 2 feet wide without banister or rail.
Ugh.
Mortised. Oh, so yeah. So actually, you're passing through a door that was like kind of a little wall, basically, because essentially the stairway is mortised to the exterior of this tower, and it goes spiraling up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I get on it, and I'm hugging the wall
Mm-hmm.
as much as I can, going up these stairs. But I'm slowing down because, like, I know he'll get up to this end of the tower, and then he'll stop. Like he's run out of places to go, so I can slow down a little bit.
Exactly.
Or at least in Audette's mind, in her logical mind, like you can't go anywhere else. Like just
exactly. Yeah, and you can hear his clattering footsteps and even some breathless laughter. So he's having quite a time leading you on like this. But yes, the steps are firm, though worn in their centers. But they spiral up and up and up. The steps are a foot high, so that doesn't help.
No.
You can
Good
hear.
thing I have a 70 con.
That's true. And an 85 strength.
And an 80 strength. Yeah, I'm leaping these fucking stairs. Like 2 at a time.
Yes, let's see here. It says you will need to rest every what'd you say your con was?
75.
So you'll need to rest every 150 steps.
Huh.
And there's 2,500 steps.
2,500 steps? Oh
yeah.
My God, I'm never gonna get there.
So it just goes on and on and on. Surely the tower cannot be this high. Perhaps it is growing around you even as you climb. Perhaps even the most sensible investigator has begun to crawl rather than walk.
Yeah, I'm definitely crawling, and I'm like, look over the edge to make sure that I'm like, gaining ground.
Yeah, we get the sort of push-pull zoom, like
totally,
the vertigo zoom, as you're looking down towards this courtyard that now seems to be, hundreds of yards below you.
Oh God, yeah. I'm just like, she's thinking like, this is impossible. Like, I have to be dreaming. This is like, I've got, fucking, Hubert's drugging me or something, like.
Yeah.
I wasn't that.
Me a Mickey.
Yeah, I wasn't that mean to him, Like, I remembered his drink, I think.
So finally, the stairs end at a small platform, and there's a door off this landing opening through the outside wall of the tower.
I rest for a minute and catch my breath.
Yeah, it's like your breath's like echoing out across this cold, empty air.
And I stand up and brush myself off because I've been crawling on my hands and knees.
Mm-hmm.
And I pat myself down. And I'm like, I find a cigarette and light it to help catch my breath.
Yeah. Naturally.
Yeah. And then, I take a few drags off it, throw it on the ground, grind it out with my flats, and then walk up to the door and try to open it.
All right. So the door is slick and glistening, fashioned of no substance you have ever seen. It's a soapy, amber-like substance, and carved deep within it is a hideous glyph of the yellow sign, except it is writhing.
Oh. Yeah, the yellow sign's not fun anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Don't think I like this yellow sign no more.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, fellas. I think,
fellas.
I think something's wrong with this yellow sign. I look at it for a moment, and I assume, again, I'm a non-believer.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I must be dizzy from all these fucking stairs. I'm super high up. The air is thin. I'm making all these excuses.
Yeah.
and I might even like touch the sign to try to see like is it really moving?
As you reach out to touch the sign, the door opens slowly and quietly, revealing a chamber beyond.
Gross. Quiet door. Blech.
Yeah.
It's like you never hear that in RPGs. Always creaky.
Yeah, no.
This is just silent. No
Silent.
sound at all.
Yeah.
My eyes are immediately drawn to the inside of the room, and my feet start walking.
Right. You enter. The hall stretches beyond, vast and echoic. Too high, too wide, too wrong to possibly exist at the top of a tower. A vaporous yellow mist drifts across the floor in gusts as high as your knees, while a familiar bluish aura from no obvious source flickers wraith-like through the thickening air.
Good.
The door silently closes behind you and disappears.
I turn around. I imagine I was just like this big, vast. I mean, it's far beyond what I can see, so it just like turns into black.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you can see some arched windows up top, but it's like you have no sense of scale. So it's like, are those small arched windows that are close by, or are they huge arched windows that are like hundreds of feet above you? You can't tell.
I'm gonna listen. Like, do I hear any heels clicking from my friend?
There are no heel clicking sounds. The sounds of your own feet echo flatly. And I should say, as you look up at the windows, you can see some winged black figures sort of flapping by, chuckling to themselves.
Good.
So I'll need a sand roll, please.
Yeah. 50 sand. There's a 28. Let's go.
All right, you lose 1 point.
No.
We're in that territory now.
I know, yeah, but I'm surprised I haven't lost more.
I know, really. Well, it even says here, sanity loss to be in such an awful place is for the moment a bargain. Only 1/1d4 sand.
Yeah, true.
But in the middle of the room, obscured in dimness, is the table from Brecht's living room with the typewriter on it. I know, why is that like even like to have such a prosaic thing in the middle of all this like insanity? It's like that's
gross.
Actually scarier and grosser. Yeah,
I know, it makes my stomach hurt.
I feel good.
Yeah, I carefully, slowly walk towards it.
Okay.
I remember that I have Brecht's manuscript in my hand.
You do indeed.
Is there paper on this typewriter?
No, but there is a neatly stacked pile of paper that the top, says "The King in Yellow," a play by Bertolt Brecht.
I take out the manuscript from my pocket. Is it titled the same?
The same.
And I set mine down and I pick his up and start like thumbing through it.
Yeah. It looks like a complete play, and as you're thumbing through it, you can almost hear the sounds of the performers intoning the lines, and the screams and shouts of the audience as they witness this production. And then you realize this whole time, against the far wall of this vast hall, is an obsidian pyramid 50 feet high, atop which is a throne of human proportions.
I think at this point, I'm like mesmerized. I set the manuscript down, and it's like in stark contrast of like the neatly like complete manuscript and then like the crumpled and wrinkled, like out of order.
Yeah.
But I'm still holding my copy of the book. And I start walking towards the pyramid.
You can see that there's a figure slumped on the throne, limbs dangling limply, clad in 1,000 scraps of yellow cloth.
Oh.
You can make a spot hidden roll and see if you can actually make it this time.
I got a 70 spot hidden.
I
should
know.
be rocking these. A 76. All right.
Oh my god.
I'm spending the luck. No, wait. Can I push?
Yeah, you can push by climbing up the pyramid.
Okay. Yeah, I'll climb up the pyramid and push. There we go. 29. Hard success.
As you draw closer to this figure, you can see it does not breathe, it does not move, and its face is fully covered by a pallid mask as white as the belly of a dead fish rotting on a dead shore.
I touch it.
You're moving. Okay, you're going to touch the figure?
I think so. So I'm like at the top of the pyramid? Is it like how much room is on this pyramid?
Let's see. It's a 50-foot high pyramid made of 2-foot obsidian cubes. So fairly large.
Okay. So I can stand there next to it for a minute.
Yeah. Now, as you're climbing, though, the fog that sort of suffused this room begins to thin, and the light around you begins to like sort of gather towards the throne as if like a spotlight is beginning to, coalesce around the figure. And you can see as the last veil of vapor disappears that the floor too has disappeared, as have the walls and ceiling, as if the room never existed. So you are perched on the last of the tower's stairs, which you now perceive as spiraling around the outside of the tower, and the pyramid is sort of the top.
Okay.
Thousands of feet below stretch the horror-haunted rooftops of Dread Carcosa, separated from you only by empty air and numbing wind.
Those horrific rooftops.
I'm going to need... That's very Lovecraftian. I'm going to need a sanity roll, please.
It's the same thing with like the malicious streets.
Yes, exactly.
Like only Lovecraft. Yo, there's a 6.
Nice.
Extreme success.
0 sand loss.
Suck it.
Now, even as you watch, something is growing at the base of the tower, an engulfing shadow whose ragged, insubstantial edges are speeding up towards you. You can make a listen roll.
I will. 17. Now we're cooking.
You can hear the faint sounds of applause coming from the shadows, and like an MC introducing a play.
It's the guy from Cabaret,
basically.
and
a Cthulhu Mythos roll.
Oh,
if you please.
Come on, let's get another one. No, 76.
Okay. Spend 66 luck.
Yeah, exactly. And you can't even push Cthulhu Mythos rolls.
No, you can't. Yeah.
Oh, I have to remember that.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was gonna say, like, can I spoon through the book in my hand to see if there's does it have a Cthulhu Mythos rating?
It does, but it's you can't skim it this quickly, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna scoot back from the edge, and towards the figure in the center.
Okay. All right. It remains lifeless. Its yellow rags battered by the wind. It does not move. It does not stir. Its pallid mask is unbroken by recognizable human features.
I think she would like touch it. Like, hello.
Okay. How do you want to touch it?
I think just like you would in a first aid situation, like like tap the shoulder, right on the chest, like, hello, like, can you hear me?
It only moves as much as you're shaking it, basically.
Okay. I take the mask off. No. Is the shadow still growing around the tower?
It is. And
it's coming up?
Mm-hmm.
Can I estimate how much longer I have to live?
You're going to have to do something, because, yeah.
The king in yellow. I'm like trying to like something's gonna happen. And I'm hearing applause and an MC.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost like the play needs an actor.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm gonna maybe like, can I take the mask?
If you would like.
I will try to take the mask. And my logic here,
Yes.
if there is any to be had, is like, like the play needs, like there's a play happening. I hear this applause. I hear the MC. There's one actor here on stage and they're not moving.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like someone needs to take their place or something. Like I've read the play.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think I gingerly take the mask, or try to remove it carefully.
It does come off. There's a little bit of a suction effect.
Good.
You hear the sort of squelching, and as you pull the mask away, you see there is indeed a face beneath. The eyes are closed for but a moment, and then they snap open.
Yeah.
As if you have disturbed its trance. Beneath the inhuman eyes, its skin is basically a writhing, suppurating sea of maggot mouth, all opening and closing.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
All of its skin is like that?
Yes. Just imagine a skin made up of nothing but maggot mouths.
Oh my god, gross.
And roll sand.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it had been Odette's face, that would have been good.
I succeeded somehow, but I don't think that's going to help much.
Yeah, you are still going to lose, but not too bad, not too bad. Let's see what we can roll. Yeah, just the one.
Wow.
I know.
I'm invincible.
You are. Its face suddenly explodes in a spray of pustulent pseudopods slamming into you.
Oh god. Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm like, I fall back. Like, I mean, immediately, like when the eyes opened, I would have been like, oh no, like I'm so sorry, and then like,
yeah, just
all this shit happens.
All right, so we're gonna do an opposed roll here.
Okay.
You can only dodge against this.
Easy.
I got a hard success.
Oh. Ooh. I also got a hard success, so tie goes to me.
Nice. All right, so you drop down out of instinct as the as the pseudopods kind of like just barely miss burrowing into your own face.
Oh my god.
What do you want to do?
Roll away. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, I leave the mask, or like I slide the mask towards the figure. And I start rolling towards the edge of the tower. It's the only place I can go. It's like the whole rest of the tower is empty, right? It's desolate.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm rolling towards I'm rolling away a little bit, and then once I see that like nothing's flying over my head, I'll get up and kind of start scuffling towards the edge to see what's going on, or maybe head towards the stairs to see if I can get back down. Have my grappling hook with me.
Yes, indeed. All right, so let's see. Right. All right, your move's 9, correct?
My move is 9.
Okay. He's got a move of 15.
Oh, good.
So he stands up from his throne as you're scuttling down the steps, and just sort of leaps into the air, wuxia style,
totally.
Comes, all his robes flapping, and then he just comes down, lands right in front of you, and you're sort of like staring up at him as he's staring down at you. Let's see. Let us do an opposed POW roll.
Oh God. What's your POW? It's got to be like 250 or something stupid.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Hold on, I have to quickly convert from 6th edition stats. 175.
Okay, that's it. All right. Well, I failed either way.
Okay.
I can do 12 luck to pass, but so let me know if tying will do any, or if you get a regular success. And
What's an automatic fail? Is it a 98 or above?
if no, if he's got more than 100,
Yeah.
an auto fail is just 100. If it's less than if it's less than 50, it's a 96 and up.
Okay.
But I don't think what's his POW?
175.
I actually don't think I can roll against that because it's more than 100 higher than me.
Oh, right.
I believe that's a rule.
Sounds right. But nevertheless, I rolled a 97, which is a success.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are mesmerized.
Hypnototed.
You're hypnototed. So the tattered filaments of his body take on life, whirling out in a razor-edged yellow maelstrom against the mesmerized target, condemned to stand motionless. All right, so you're going to lose hit points as these rags are cutting into you.
Oof.
So you lose 2 points this round.
Okay.
And
I've got 3 hit points left.
We can do another opposed POW roll.
Let's do it. Hey, there's a 17, hard success.
A hard success. All right, I rolled a 22.
Ow. That's got to be an extreme.
That is an extreme success.
Can I? Oh wait, I can spend 5 luck to get an extreme. Does tying go to the victor?
I'll give you the tie.
Okay, all right. I spent 5.
I got to give you something.
Yeah, I've got an extreme success.
Okay.
I got 17 luck left.
Oh Jesus, 17 luck and 3 hit points. So your move is reduced.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say that you have really one option right now. You're down near the edge of the tower, and that weird dimensional shadow with the thunderous applause of the audience and whatnot is nearly reached the top.
I mean, it's calling me. Do I jump?
Up to you.
I think I'm gonna jump. I think it's applause. I mean, the King in Yellow's right here. I'm lucky, like something lucky, like broke my contact with this thing.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe the sound of the applause is what broke me out.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've been, this whole time I've been like, oh, I'm going to do an art show. I'm going to be famous.
Right.
All this stuff. And so I'm mesmerized, trapped in the King in Yellow's gaze.
Yeah.
And then the sound of applause is what broke me out of my trance.
Yeah. Typical artist.
Yeah, exactly. She's a Leo.
Classic.
And able to dodge through all this swirling maelstrom of yellow cloak and run up to the edge. I do the thing where my feet hit the very edge of the platform, and I'm my arms I'm pulling my arms back to catch my balance, swing back and forth here. It's windy, and I look down at this black abyss, full of applause, and maybe to Odette it's it's like that's maybe her coming out of the dream, or maybe this is a hallucination and she's really at an art show.
Yeah.
And she jumps off the tower, and just closes her eyes. She's got her eyes closed. She's screaming at the top of her lungs. This isn't a quiet fall at all.
No, there's no grace.
No, there's zero grace. Flailing around, as she plummets thousands of feet into this black abyss.
Oh, far more than that. You are falling through a swirling blackness shot through with streaks of yellow light.
Sick.
You feel a remorseless and ravening hunger at the edge of consciousness, searching anxiously, waiting to pounce. A flute plays a fearful melody, which prompts a sand roll.
Of course. Good old flutes.
Damn flutes.
Monotonous flutes. Let's go. That was a success.
My God. All right, so you lose 0 sand because it's just flutes after all.
I fucking love flutes.
I fucking love flutes. I'm going to integrate flutes into my exhibit.
Joke's on you.
All
I'm
right.
into flutes.
So here's the roll of rolls,
Oh,
because
God.
the king in yellow is not going to let you go just so easily. His tendrils of power are pulling at you, twisting you, stretching you, like you're passing through the event horizon of a black hole.
Oh, totally, yeah.
Spaghettification. So it's going to be 1d6 damage.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh
so here
no.
we go.
Can I dodge it?
Sadly, no. It's just automatic.
Do a 2. Just do a 1 or a 2.
1 or 2. Come on, baby. I rolled a 2.
Oh, no way.
I swear to God.
Oh my God.
A 2.
I've got 1 hit point. We're back in it, baby.
Oh, we're back.
we're so back. in the asylum.
Yes, right. Then a rushing blast of energy sweeps you into merciful unconsciousness.
Oh, thank
and
God.
when you awaken, you are backstage at the Neues Schauspielhaus in Nollendorf. And you are, let's see, you've lost a point of sanity just for having made the trip.
Okay.
Frost once again ices your hair and clothes. You shiver from the cold between the stars.
Is there anyone there with me, or is it just quiet?
There's a whirling cloud of yellow, not the tatters of the Yellow King, but a mass of yellow handbills blown by a draft. Handbills for Bertolt Brecht's new play to be performed at midnight, The King in Yellow.
Oh, God.
You hear the sound of voices echoing through the theater, rising and falling in alien cadences. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I grab one of these flyers, looking at it. I think, like, now I'm like, this isn't a game. Like, the yellow sign is dangerous. Like, I'm nearly dead.
Yeah.
I have to stop this.
Yeah.
I run out, throw open the curtains of because I'm backstage at the Playhouse, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I throw open the curtains. Is anyone here? Do I see a clock? Like, what time is it?
So what you can see is the play is underway.
Oh no.
You see Brecht and 3 other actors on stage. They are speaking, but the voices do not seem to be theirs. Something seems to speak with them and through them. There is an audience, but you can hear moaning, sobbing, wailing screams, cries of the damned, pitiful sound, which causes you to make a sand roll.
It's a gauntlet. 45? My sand is 47.
Oh my God. You are imperturbable.
I don't give a fuck. I'm French and I live in Berlin.
Yeah, you've seen way worse.
I've seen worse. And I'll do it again.
So as loud as the tumult grows, the voices of the actors are clearer, and that of the other alien voice clearer still.
I'm looking. Do I see the figure? Do I see like the yellow robed figure? Like I did.
You do not.
Can I get an idea roll?
Let's see. I'll describe this. I'll describe the scene. So okay. The playhouse has been transformed with thick folds of yellow velvet, and the audience sits stock still in their plush chairs, and yet they are screaming and crying out and weeping, but unable to move.
Oh God.
Waves of words are spilling from the actors and burrowing into your own mind. The play is affecting the audience. It's affecting you. One by one, the audience members are beginning to break and writhe and squirm and scream. And no one seems to have noticed your entry.
It's like my instinct is like to go, like, to stop the play. Like I
Right.
have two thoughts. It's like,
Yeah.
stop the play, which is like maybe, but like the actors they're speaking, but like they're not speaking.
Right.
So like I feel like even if I like killed Brecht, like it probably wouldn't even.
I'm going to kill Bertold Brecht.
Exactly. Like I don't think that would do anything.
Yeah.
I could light the theater on fire, but like then
Classic.
like there's just like a bunch of people like who can't move, who are like
Right.
dying in a burning theater. Like that
Right.
sucks.
Right. Yeah.
Can I pull the curtain and cut the show off?
Ooh, that's definitely an option. Yeah. Oh, and you lose a point of sanity.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Yeah, why don't we have you make a dex roll for that?
Oh, my dex is 60, baby.
Okay, we'll need a hard success.
Well, I rolled a 94.
Okay. So you run over and you start frantically pulling on all the different ropes, and like nothing, a sandbag falls,
Oh God. Can I just start can I just start I'm gonna pull all of them. Can I push and just pull all of them? I don't care what's going on.
Yeah, lose another point of sanity and do that.
Okay. Oh my God, a 90.
Wow. So you feel something tapping you on your shoulder.
My physical body is not meant for this.
Yeah, right.
Make me a brain in a jar and I'll be fine. Something tapping on my shoulder. I turn around and look.
It's the hunched gentleman.
Oh.
He is undeniably solid and real. He has no face, only a mask of ornate and hideous countenance, which then smiles at you.
Oh.
Roll sanity, please.
Oh my God, dude. Hey, I failed one. 55.
Finally, Jesus. Denying me the pleasures of... Oh, and of course I roll a fucking 1. You lose 1 point.
Ha-ha! Don't worry, I'm 1 point away from indefinite insanity.
Love it.
Oh, God.
Well, I'm going to give you one more round because I'm supposed to dock 1 point of sanity every round, so...
Oh, what can I do? Can I get an idea roll? I don't know what to do.
All right. Yes. Make an idea roll.
Okay. I make an int roll. I'll probably fail. Nope.
Yeah.
I succeeded. Regular success.
Yeah. So you were kind of on the right track, thinking about using art to defeat art, basically.
Using art to defeat art. I know what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Could I escape? Is this guy going to stop me? Can I run past him?
You can certainly try.
Okay, I'm going to try to run past him.
All right. Let's do opposed dex.
My dex is 60.
All right. His is ridiculous.
Oh, come on.
Dude, he capered all the way to Carcosa. I mean, come on.
True, he did caper.
Yeah.
I got a regular success, but
right. Yes.
I'm 11 luck, which I have from a hard success.
All right, let me see what I roll. I rolled a 69. Nice.
Nice.
So that would be a regular success for me. So yes, you would need to spend luck in order to.
I will spend it. So I got a hard success. I juke him.
Yep.
Dodge around.
Yep.
Finally, all those years playing soccer paid off.
Yep.
I run out to the stage.
Mm-hmm.
And I start reciting like any poem I can. Oh, it's like the end of It. Like I'm whistling against the darkness. I'm like, like nursery rhymes. I don't care what it is. Like nursery rhymes, high poetry. I and I'm shouting it as loud as I can to try to like block out all of this, this wave of words. I'm trying to like intercept that.
Right. Okay. You lose another point of sanity.
Okay.
Are you indefinitely insane now?
I'm at 10 out of 10 for my daily.
So one more,
I think one more.
right? Because it's more than 20%.
I think
right?
it's more than. Yeah.
Okay, so Whistling Against the Dark, love it. And what were you? You're just reciting anything that comes to mind?
Anything that comes to mind. I know
Okay.
Odette probably knows way more poetry than Kenny does,
Yeah,
especially
you're-
relevant to 1920. She's doing the greatest hits.
Yeah, right. You know, recite some Rimbaud and
Exactly.
some of the other decadent French poets.
Oh yeah. Even in French, like
Yeah, in French. Oh yes,
in
yes.
French, in
En
German.
français.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so that I think, since you don't have art poetry, I would just need a hard POW success.
Hard POW. Okay, that's a 30 for me. 68.
Oh.
Can I push that?
Is it giving you a push button?
It's giving me a push button.
Okay, then I'll allow it.
Okay, I'm pushing. Oh, 17.
Nice.
Oh my god. Hard success.
All right, so you begin to see some of these dazed faces in the audience stirring, looking on with panic and understanding. And then about a quarter of the audience begins to filter out singly or in sheep-like clusters, fleeing the room as a threat to their sanity, because it is. All right, so now you're going to have to keep doing this until you clear the theater.
Oh my god. I died doing what I loved.
Now I'm going to say, since you are counterspelling in a way, the wormiest verbiage of the play, I'm not going to dock you sanity as long as you're reciting the poetry. So
all right, yeah, I'm going full on poetry nonstop.
Okay. All right.
And I'm like making my way through the crowd. Like maybe that's my POW. That's my push POW. It's like I'm making my way through the crowd, like grabbing people who are like in it, and I'm like screaming like French poetry in their faces.
I love it. Yeah, so good. Okay. Go for it.
And I need a hard POW every time.
You need a hard POW.
There's a 50.
All right.
I'm doing it again. Yeah, I'm pushing. It doesn't give me the option to push.
Oh, that's weird. It did before.
Regular success. Oh, it's because it's regular success.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that raises an interesting question of whether you can push a success or not.
Huh.
I don't think you can.
I guess not, huh?
Yeah.
POW is 50. I don't have enough luck to make it.
Oof. Okay.
And it's not even giving me the luck option. I don't even know. Oh, you can't spend luck on POW rolls, I don't think.
Oh, right. That's true. Okay. So as you're moving through the audience, shouting French poetry into people's faces, the hunched gentleman he's been walking Michael Myers style, just very purposefully towards you. And he just comes up behind you and he places his hands on you, on both shoulders, and he begins to rise into the air, taking you with him.
Oh God. Can I do anything? At the end?
You don't have any magic spells, do you?
I have 0 spells, unless I by chance have one. Yes. I do have a Mythos score. I don't think I've read any Mythos tomes.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe there was a spell that I got from a quick glance through the King in Yellow book. Is there any?
No, there's no spells in there. Sadly.
Okay. Yeah. No spells.
So you rise up towards the ceiling of the theater, becoming increasingly transparent as you do.
Oh God.
And then the two of you disappear from view, leaving only a fluttering black cloak coming down, and then a pallid mask that hits the ground and cracks, stares up at the ceiling as you are transported back to Lost Carcosa.
Oh no. God. I almost got there.
You almost had it.
How many rounds would I have had to do that?
Just 2 more.
Just 2 more.
Yeah. Well, he says like it's easy.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, that's a hard scenario to solo. So
That is, yeah, for real.
considering you made it as far as you did.
I did solo the shit out of that. Oh man.
Yeah,
good job.
Thank you. Well, good job
what
to
a
you.
Scenario.
Yeah,
what
this
a
was
scenario.
a mashup of Tatters of the King, a little scenario seed from Berlin, and then this whole final sequence is from this scenario called Tattered Demalion, which is a great scenario that I've run before. So
amazing, dude. I love the King in Yellow, so I'm super happy that you ran that for me.
Yeah. Well, especially when you were like talking about running an artist, it's like, oh yeah, like the King in Yellow is he's all about driving artists crazy. So
totally, yeah. And so many cool visuals.
Yeah.
Horrifying. I mean, there's a lot. That was a good scenario. Good job, dude.
Yeah.
We did it.
We did it, everybody.
I failed, but we did it.
Yeah, well, you almost got there.
I almost got there. I mean, and then, it's like, maybe I would have won, but like the King in Yellow is still out there.
Indeed.
That's like,
yeah, absolutely.
That's like the bitter salts of the mythos, as say with like Nyarlathotep. It's like, you're going to do what you can against him now, but like it lives forever.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's only a matter of time before it comes back, it's released, it tries again.
Yeah.
And King in Yellow, Hoster, whatever you want to call him.
Mm-hmm.
He would have known that Odette Delapour was a force to be reckoned with, but he would have got out there anyways.
Honestly, yeah. I mean, the fact you even made it off that pyramid after pulling the mask off, that's a first. I've never seen anyone do that before. Because people always want to pull the mask off, right?
Of course.
And I did have somebody once pull the mask off, survive the first round, and then do a roundhouse kick into the King in Yellow, which is great.
That's hilarious.
And did like 10 points of damage and then got killed on the next round. So.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Like, haha! And then
you didn't see this coming.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody kicks the King in Yellow.
Well, yeah, because he knew he was like, I want to learn Bartitsu, which was the martial art that Sherlock Holmes knew,
Right, yeah.
God. So yeah.
Oh my God.
But that was good. I could totally picture you just like rolling your way down the pyramid and then it's just jumping after you.
Oh my God, yeah. There's a lot of really strong visuals in that one.
Yeah.
And what a character. I loved Odette.
Yeah, well, definitely you'll have to put her in a folder against a future opportunity to use her. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just have to before 1924. That's where she meets her final.
Right. Yes, exactly. Everything else will be a prequel.
That's right. Out. Yeah. From this point out, 1921 to 1923.
Yes.
Or
good years.
September 1924.
Yeah, up through September 1924. Exactly.
Well, it's great being back in Berlin, David.
Yeah, it's been a while. Not just since I've run Call of Cthulhu, but since I've run anything in Berlin. So thank you for the opportunity to do that.
Well, of course. Thank you for writing Berlin.
Oh, yes. And my pleasure.
Well, I'm sure sometimes it was.
And thanks to everyone who came by for the stream and kept up the patter from the peanut gallery. So
yeah, hope you all enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
And happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Ah!
Yeah.